Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome to our Ork Deathwatch campaign. I'm just going to throw this little intro before the campaign starts, just to let you know that this campaign is in 8th edition 40k, but it's before the new Ork Codex came out, which just came out recently. But it's part of the fundraiser we did during the 24-hour live stream. We raised enough money that we were going to put out the entire thing for free. Normally, there's 21 episodes in total, and only 2 of them have been released to YouTube as of yet, and now we're going to release all 21 over the next few weeks. Once this one is done, we'll do our Gorkamorka seasons 1 and 2, and also Yogvir and Tor. So just keep that in mind. This was filmed during 8th edition, but a while ago, so don't talk about new Ork Codex stuff in the sense that you're thinking we did it wrong. You can talk about it in the sense of what's changed, of course, that's great. And just sit back and enjoy Deathwatch. During the war in heaven between the Old Ones and the Necrons, the Immaterium was warped and took a new form. In the hopes of bringing their own salvation, the Old Ones created new alien species to combat the Catan and the Necrons. They linked these new species to the Immaterium, knowing that the Catan were vulnerable to Psykers and their powers. However, these new species not only failed to save their creators, but also caused the Immaterium to twist and warp and give strength to the Chaos Gods and other entities within. Those entities arose and took note of the new psychically attuned species that had been created, finding ways to twist them and mold them to their own uses. One of these ancient beings, known only as Kargruth the Firegazer, took great interest in the fledgling Orks, and saw in them great potential to build its own empire, both in the Immaterium and in the material universe. It sought out a way to bring them into its service before the other Chaos Gods could grow too much in power. The Ymurians were one of many ancient xeno-species that lived alongside the Old Ones at the time of the War in Heaven. One Ymurian scientist, Ashavog, was instrumental in the creation of the Orks, and had great knowledge of their genetics, including the safeguards and limitations that were put in place to keep them from destroying all life in the galaxy. Ashavog was contacted by an agent of Kargruth and offered immortality in exchange for all his knowledge on the Orks, and also his time and talents to fashion a new species of Orks that would be bound to Kargruth the Firegazer. Ashavog, like many Ymurians, was fascinated by immortality, and so originally took the deal. However, before he could make good on his side, the Old Ones were defeated and driven back, which hindered Ashavog's work on the Orks. The Ymurian would eventually join many other of his kind in a new form of immortality, the Jewels of Ymir. The jewels were technological marvels that could store the essence of any Ymurian and preserve its life indefinitely, although it did require a new host body from time to time. Ashavog hid his essence away in a jewel for millions of years, away from the prying eyes of Kargruth. Kargruth was infuriated, and eventually dwindled in power as a warp entity, especially as the Chaos Gods grew in great power. Eventually he was forced to hide himself away deep in the warp, there to bide his time. Even this day, during all of the chaos of the wars across the galaxy, and with all eyes on the mass invasion of the major Chaos Gods, Kargruth still has a small following in the material realm, all spread far across the galaxy looking for Ashavog in hopes of making him honor the original pact. Warboss Facestompa was already a force to be reckoned with before he found the shiny bit on the Space Hulk that he had boarded with his army. He had successfully raided several systems, as well on his way to building his own Wa when he encountered the Deathwatch aboard his Space Hulk and narrowly avoided his own demise. The shiny bit that he found proved to be tiresome. The moment that Facestompa picked it up, it bonded with his hand, and since Facestompa was fond of his hands, he didn't immediately sever it. He later regretted it as the infection spread throughout his arm and eventually to many parts of his body. He could feel the essence of another creature reach into his mind and try to take control. But he was Facestompa, and he would not be dominated. After weeks of effort from the Jewel to take control of Facestompa, it seemed to give up. However, what followed next was unnerving to one even as ferocious as the mighty Ork Warboss. It began to speak to him. It was a quiet whisper at first, a voice alien to him and yet somehow familiar. Although it had failed to gain control, the voice was still able to alter Facestompa's mind, opening it to new possibilities. Over the following years, this increased intelligence would both make Facestompa incredibly dangerous, but would also make him as equally frustrated. He longed for the days when he was ignorant of higher thinking, when life was as simple as might makes right. He realized that if he were to be the most powerful Ork to have ever existed, which he now knew would be in his grasp, that he would have to think differently from every other Ork that ever existed. The voice whispered the secrets of the past, claiming to have been around when the Orks were first created, and further claiming to know the secrets of their genetics. It spoke of unlocking the true potential of the Ork genome, and how those who manufactured them directed that a weakness be placed within the Ork to prevent them from becoming too powerful. The only way for the stronger and more useful traits of an Ork to be made manifest were for them to form a larger Waaagh, which would only take place if they faced an enemy worthy of that show of strength. It also meant that all you had to do was assassinate enough Ork leaders, and the group would revert to smaller packs, losing the edge that their genetics would give them. The voice taught Facestompa how he could potentially unlock all of these genes and create the perfect Ork army, both capable of storming the galaxy and being perfectly under Facestompa's control. Facestompa both loved and hated this, as he didn't like the idea of winning a war by craftiness, but knew that this was the path that he must follow if he was to realize his full potential. And so it was that Facestompa began his experiments, working secretly in labs to both enhance living Orks and to create new ones from scratch. It was not easy work, but slowly and surely he started to have success, and began building Orks that were stronger, more intelligent, more cunning, and more dangerous than other Orks, all without needing a huge Waaagh that would attract the attention of his enemies. However, if he was to unlock all the potential of the Orks, and even create new ones, he would need fresh genetic material, and not just the outdated and stagnant Ork gene. He would have to innovate like no being in the galaxy had ever innovated, except maybe the Emperor himself. Even Facestompa had his limitations, although those were becoming fewer and far between as a jewel worked to modify his body chemistry and even his thought patterns. Knowing that several Eds usually worked better than one giant one, Facestompa set about to work on creating a group of mechs that would provide his workforce, as even the big mechs that were currently in his forces continually failed to grasp the scope of what he was trying to accomplish. After months of work, he successfully created a group of several dozen mechs, all who would become his top scientists and inventors. One of the best of his creations, Big Mech Scargog, went on to invent or improve many of the technologies of the Orks. Because of Scarbog and the rest of the mech think tank, Facestompa gained access to technologies such as the subspace drive, a drive that opened up pathways through a region of space called subspace to allow his ships to travel faster than light without going through the warp. With the current state of the galaxy and the huge demonic incursion that was taking place, this technology alone would give Facestompa a huge edge, but it didn't end there. The think tank perfected the Ork teleporter, and even developed a powerful cloaking device that could hide a small ship from most sensors, even those from more technological races like the Tau. With these three technologies in place, Facestompa only lacked an elite force of Orks smart enough to complete complex tasks without getting distracted with simply killing everything in sight. It was with this intent that he started his work on his greatest accomplishment yet, the Deathwatch. After seeing how effective a small group of Space Marines could be with the right training and the right genetics, Facestompa realized that he could create his own version of them. And since Facestompa lacked the manufacturing capacities to create thousands of enhanced Orks at a time, the think tank is still working on this, he had to satisfy himself with just creating a few. For the next few years, Facestompa devoted everything to this effort. He slaved attempt after failed attempt to create a truly elite Ork fighting force that would blend the right amount of cunning, brutality, patience, awareness, and yet absolute and total loyalty to fulfill his purposes. What emerged would be truly frightening to any Ordos Xenos Inquisitor, and if it could be duplicated in mass numbers, would truly mark the end of the Imperium and every other species, whether warp-spawned or not, that attempted to get in his way. It was the Deathwatch.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Deathwatch.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to the first episode of the Deathwatch. We got our two victims, or players, as we like to call them here. We got Steve and Quirk. Steve, of course, is going to be manning the cunning, but brutal, they're not brutal, team. And Quirk will be manning the brutal yet cunning team, which you'll have already seen in other videos and stuff, so we're not going to go too much in detail. We'll talk about them every game, especially the upgrades that they get. But these kill teams have been on missions for a little while,
And so Facestompa has proved them, and they're good. They're ready to go, but he's ready to start his real missions now. He's got the stealth cruiser ready to go, and in orbit around whatever planet we're on right now. We're not going to reveal that yet. And so he's got his initial competition mission to find out which team is going to go on the first mission to Armageddon to retrieve some of the genes of the beast of Olinor. Because I'm not sure if you know this, but Armageddon is actually Olinor from The Beast Arises, and also from the original Horus Heresy as well. So the first mission is to go there, because he has discovered where the throne room is, deep underground, and so you're going to teleport down there, fight off whatever it is that's down there, grab some DNA from the dead beast, because the Facestompa wants to become just like the beast, and grab whatever relics you can find in there as well. That'll be the first mission after this one. But we've got a bit of a gauntlet for you to run first. Now, thankfully, the Deathwatch really hate regular orcs because they're so far beneath them, like quite literally in height, but also in stature. And so, essentially, Facestompa has told you that your objective is to get into this room and defeat whatever it is that needs to be defeated. Now, Facestompa is not your typical orc. He is smart as well as he is brutal. So he's very cunning and very brutal. So it kind of goes on both sides. And so you know that there's going to be some tests of strength, but also some tests of smarts. As much as you can test an orc smarts. But the first things first, basically one orc Deffwatch Kill Team is going to start right here, and one is going to start right here. They're allowed to interact. They're not allowed to attack each other, but it's not like they can't come to each other's side. But obviously they want to work together as well. So they can try to complete the mission however they want. When we reach this area, you consider these walls to be infinite height. So essentially you can't fly over them or whatever. Any abilities like teleporting or infiltrating, they can only teleport and infiltrate to areas that they've already discovered. So they can't just like teleport into whatever that chamber is over there and they're done. You're not allowed, okay? Just not allowed. You're like Nightcrawler. You don't teleport where you've never been before.
Except for he always does.
Except that he always does. Every movie. And it's still actually dangerous to teleport somewhere you've been before because a person may have walked right where you were and then you're done. There's a lot of people on the Earth, right? So essentially that's it. Now, to find out who is going to be able to choose which side they deploy on, we've got a series of tests for Steve and Quirk, or should I say Grimduff and Duffgrim, to complete.
Yeah, you go that side, I go this side.
And if they just agree to not do the challenges, they get significant losses in the campaign. So we want to see both of them being gung-ho for these competitions.
I'm not really known for...
You know what?
Oh.
You know what? I will give $20 to the person. An actual $20 bill.
You'll do anything for $20.
I know, right?
Dude!
20.
Tell people that!
I will give $20. I don't have it on me right now, but I promise.
I tell you what, Matthew, I'll give you $40. Don't have to participate.
No deal, Steve. No deal. I'll give a $20 bill to the person who also successfully wins this best of 3 challenge. Starting with the first challenge, which is an arm wrestle.
What? I know I'll break them.
All right, guys, I want to see a clean competition here. So no holding onto the table. Hands have to be free. You can put them on your own arm, but you can't push or anything. So no cheating. I want a real arm wrestle. Okay? So I'm going to count to 3, and when I say the number 3, you can start. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Steve's the winner.
Something popped.
Score is 1-0 for Steve. Now we have our next competition, which is a running race. I'm going to back up, and you both have to try. If I notice one of you not trying, I'm going to make you do it again and again and again until I believe that you both have tried. So Steve had the advantage in the first one. I'm assuming Quirk has the advantage in the second one. Now, as much as yours is an orc competition, you can't touch each other.
Oh! Thank you. I got no strategy.
So it's the first one to cross this point. Okay? On your marks. Steve, get to your own side. Get set. Go! I don't touch it. Quirk is the winner. I think his blood is all over the wall, too. Quirk is the winner of the number 2. So we need a tiebreaker.
Oh.
Okay, Steve?
That's a long hallway.
It went on forever. Especially when you're like,
go.
especially when you're like pushing somebody into the wall as you go. There's a lot of friction there. Okay, for competition number 3, we are going to have a staring contest. But it's the first to laugh that loses.
That's not fair. He can turn his brain off.
So you can't. So the first person to look away or the first person to laugh. So you can blink. I don't care. So hold on. Get in position. Get closer. You know, closer. 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 There we go. There we go. No, you. All right. You ready? Set. Go.
So I want you to think of something, Steve. Picture it in your mind. Raw chicken.
No touching.
Smells like cigarette.
Well, you lost, Quirk. You laughed.
Oh, I
Steve is the winner.
Race was rigged.
So, Steve, what side do you want to choose?
The side of my army's on.
It's the one that the army's on? The one they get to walk the least amount of distance after that running race?
Get me blasted.
Okay, so you deploy your guys all touching the table edge.
Okay.
And Quirk, you deploy your guys all touching the table edge as well. So basically, there's the Orc turn, and then there's the other Orc turn, meaning there's the, I should say the Deathwatch turn, and then my turn, as the GM. And at the beginning of each of the turns, you're going to roll for initiative, and then whoever wins initiative does their phase first. So if Quirk wins initiative, he does movement, then you do movement, then psychic, shooting, charge, fight.
Gotcha.
So on and so forth. Okay, so like I said, you're not allowed to attack each other. If there's something accidentally that goes off, like mines or some other things, like accidentally, then you know that's just, you know, you got to deal with that. But other than that, you can't directly target the enemy. Now, since you won the best of 3 competition, you get a +1 to this die roll.
Nice.
And roll. Steve gets 4 because he gets +1. Quirk gets a 6. So Quirk gets initiative.
So starting off, let's have my Duff
Grim.
Grim. That's him. Move up 6, right to here. And Stormboy.
Not going to advance.
Nope, just jumping up to here. My super flashy flash kit, moving up 6. Let's have the Pain Boy move up 6 next to him. And let's give a bomb to my Bomb Squig, who will then advance, going 10. No, 12.
Yeah, he moves 8, so normally. So 12 inches.
9 and then 3. Let's advance my Demolition guy as well. Right to there.
Now, at the end of your movement phase, you could drop mines if you like. Do you want to drop any? You can drop them within 3 inches.
I'm okay. Actually, just in case, because I'm not sure what you're going to do, I'm going to put a mine behind me.
That's probably a good idea. So within 3 inches, not wholly within. Boom.
Also going to fire a hallucination needle into this unit right here.
So they're enemies, so you hit them on a 4+. So this is a special rule for him. I should mention, I would probably mention it in lots of other videos, but if you go to our website, you can find the rules for these guys under miniwargaming.com/Deathwatch. And essentially in the movement phase, he can fire a needle, they can heal, they can crazy a guy, they can make him super strong and super fast with a detriment later on. Or he can fire a kind of a toxic cloud that works like the hallucination psychic power, kind of, from the old edition, but he has to hit on a 4+.
Got it.
And he does. And he rolls a D3 for the effect. You get a 6, so a 3.
You're a traitor.
What does it say?
So the target unit immediately shoots at the nearest visible friendly unit, even if they're within 1 inch of an enemy. The target controlling Urdy chooses the target and weapon.
The player controlling.
Sorry, the player controlling.
Dude, read.
I'm sorry, I'm excited.
Just read. The player controlling Urdy, the Pain Boy, gets to choose how to do it. So the nearest friendly unit to them would be these Orks, so they just immediately fire at them. And there's really, you could choose, does one of them want to throw a stick bomb, or do they all want to fire their shooters and sluggers?
Let's throw a stick bomb.
So one throw a stick bomb. Got 13 shots between the sluggers and shooters, all hitting on 5s. We got 5 hits. Strength 4 versus toughness 4, so winning on 4s. 2 wounds. With a 6-up armor save. 2 die. You and you. Throwing a stick bomb, D6. So 1 shot, hitting on a 5. Nothing. Not bad. That might actually affect them in the morale phase if they're not dead by then. And now the movement phase of Grimduff's
I'm
team.
just gonna send everybody up the field. See, it's the orky thing to do.
How far does he move?
7. I'm gonna measure from where he was. There we go.
Oh,
Nobody
his
tell me
arm
I
fell
did this.
off. All better. Good thing a Big Mac's nearby.
The boss man,
He has a 7-inch movement because he's bigger than the rest of them.
he's a little faster.
Yes, these are faster than regular orcs. Yes, they are super powerful orcs. And yes, that is okay.
Morgog, the little weird boy there, is gonna advance. He'll move 6, so
10 inches.
I think it's enough to get me where I want. A little shy where I wanted to go. We'll send him over here. And we're gonna send.
What's the Big Mac's name, Steve? Scargog. Scargog. It's a really good name. And your commando, he was hiding this whole time. That's actually an enemy model.
Oh,
Just so you
and
know.
we don't want to go.
He can basically arrive from the shadows more than 6 inches away from any enemy.
I was here the whole time, I swear.
He's awesome. And when he's in cover, he gets +3 armor instead of +1. So 6 up becomes a 3 up. On to the psychic phase. Quirk does not have a psychic phase, so we'll just go straight to our Pain Boy. Now he knows Smite plus 2 other Deathwatch powers, which are, some of them are like the Orc powers, but just more supercharged. And they're all very dangerous because he has, just like the Pain Boy, Pain Boys say what all the friendly Orcs within 10 inches, or Orcs within 10 inches, if you have 10 of them, you get +1. For him, every Deathwatch gives him +1. So he'll get 1, 2, 3. So +3 to his roll. But if he rolls 12 or higher, because of that, then he does perils. But he's also resilient against perils. He ignores wounds from perils on a 4+. So what powers does he know?
He has Evie Edbanger and the Super Jump.
So Evie Edbanger is like Edbanger, except you roll more dice. And Super Jump is like Jump, except that it sends you further.
We're gonna cast Evie Edbanger on this unit right here. Just 7 to cast.
You get
You
+4.
can see within.
So that is a perils.
That's perils.
You get +4.
That's a 12.
There's mortal wounds on a 4+ from perils. Oh, he takes a wound already.
First one.
So he had 5 wounds, now he has 4. We can do math. It was,
He's up here.
he was over there. He only had +3, so you rolled 8, which becomes an 11, which does not peril. So yes, you are right, commenter, who already put a comment down.
He's still typing.
He's still typing it. Yeah, no, he would have paused it to type it. So that you're right. That it was not a perils. You rolled exactly what you needed to not get a perils. So Evie Edbanger says to roll a d6 for every model in the unit to a maximum of 10. So there are actually 10 there. And if for every die that beats the toughness, which is 4, so for every 5+, the unit suffers a mortal wound. So 10 dice, you need 5 pluses. Actually, no, you rolled an 11+, and because all your psychic powers get better when you roll 10 or higher. When you roll 10 or higher, you actually get +1 of this, so you have to roll a toughness or higher.
Twice as good.
But yeah, you went from this one to this one as well. So yeah, it kind of sucked. You killed 2, or you did 2 mortal wounds. So 2 die. He can do 2 psychic powers. What does he want to do for a second one?
Smite for the next one.
Okay. This will be on them as well. He's got +3 to this too. So this one you have to roll 11 or higher. No, I only rolled a 9 in total. So D3 mortal wounds. So 2 more. That's 4 experience in total. You get experience for each wound that you inflict. At psychic phase, on to the shooting phase. Now, the orcs, if you're not aware, these ones have orky orders, which work a lot like Astra Militarum, kind of, but they have their own set of orders. Each of these guys actually has their own set because Duffgrim, that's your guy, right? I'm going to get them backwards because Duffgrim and Grimduff. Duffgrim is not as good at issuing orders. He can issue 1 order plus the Wah order. The Wah order lets you advance and charge, but nobody advanced.
No.
So you don't even need to worry about that order. So basically you can issue 1 order. What is the 1 order you're going to issue?
The order I'm going to issue is Daka 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 into Ognob.
Ognob. So Daka 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 gives him twice as many shots on all his guns, but -1 to his hit rolls. And so that just makes him super shooty. And then what do you want to do with Ognob?
I wanted to shoot at the bikes, but after seeing how far, because a lot of my range is only 24, so I won't be able to kill all of them. So I'm going to fire everything. I'm going to go Super Shooter into these 7 guys, 8 guys there. Never mind, I'm reverting back to 7th edition.
Yes.
So
So as long as the first one's in range, they can all die from your guns. So your flash git, Ognob, he's got a custom snaz gun, which has basically 3 profiles, twin rockets, big shooter, and Gatling gun, which is a heavy 2d6 strength 4. And he can only fire one of the profiles, with some exceptions. He can always choose to fire the big shooter in addition to one. Fires the big shooter first. If he hits a unit, then all of the shots at that same unit get rerolls to hit. So they're basically tracer rounds. His big shooter is just on there to be tracer rounds. That's all he really cares about it for. But you can also choose the supercharge, which allows him to fire all 3 of them at the same unit, but then on a 4+, you can't fire it for an entire turn after that. So what would you like to do?
I would like to supercharge it.
Supercharge, so you're going to fire all 3 of them, and you got Daka on, which means you get twice as many shots. So let's start with your big shooter, which is now 6 shots instead of 3. Hitting on 5s, though, instead of 4s. But he does reroll 1s because he's the flashiest git, which means all flash gits within 6 inches reroll 1s, and he is a flash git. So you've got 2 hits. Strength 5 against the bikes, toughness 5, so 4s to wound. So 2 wounds. No AP, so they get their 4-up saves. They make both of them, but you hit at least once, which means the Tracer is activated. The rest of your shots are now re-rolling hit rolls. Got your rockets next.
Yep.
So 4 shots instead of 2, hitting on 5s. You're re-rolling everything except 4s, because remember, re-rolls are before modifiers, so the -1 hit roll does not activate until after the re-rolls. So this one just misses, and you got 3 hits because of that. Strength 8, toughness 5, so 3s to wound. 2. And that's -2 armor, so 4 up becomes 6 up. And they fail. And what's the damage of that?
3 damage apiece.
Okay. 3, so I'll kill 2 of the regular bikes. And then you got the Gatling gun, which is normally 2d6 shots. Now it's 2d6 times 2. We don't roll it twice, we times it by 2. So it's 14 shots.
Ooh.
So 14 shots hitting on 5s, re-rolling everything except 4s, because re-rolls before modifier, baloney stuff. Re-roll, but we remove those 2 4s. We got a few more hits. And strength 4 versus toughness 5, so 5s to wound. Nothing.
Oh.
Now we have a couple more rolls. First off, on the 4+, because you supercharge, you can't fire for a turn.
Oh.
Yep, so you're done for a turn. You don't have any command points. By the way, we do have command points in this, but until they're in the Stealth Cruiser gives them 5 command points. Steve's knob gives him +3 command points, and like the Ultramarines Warlord trait, which lets you get command points back on a 5+, but you don't have any, so you can't reroll anything. So you can't fire for a whole turn. But so which means that rule that if he rolls a 6, he gets to fire again at the nearest enemy unit. Are you within range of stick bombs?
No.
Yeah, you're not in range of stick bombs, so it doesn't matter even if you rolled that. He wouldn't be able to fire anyways. So he's too busy reloading this gun or waiting for it to cool down.
Next up, the Pain Boy Erdy is going to fire his Assault 3 Surgy gun.
Syringe gun?
I want to call it a Surgy gun, but it's a syringe gun.
Yeah, it's a syringe gun. So basically the syringes that he's using, he can also just load it up and fire 3 times in the shooting phase. And it's poison 2+, except against vehicles. And wounding on a 2. It's no AP, but it does do 2 damage. Not that it matters against orcs, it's 1 wound each. 6 up save. Not saved.
Oh, my spleen.
Next up, my Storm Boy Wazgrub is going to throw a stick bomb into, I'm assuming this is all 1 unit?
That's all of 1 unit,
Okay,
yeah.
let's throw it into that
They've
unit.
been killed a bit from friendly fire, from the hallucination. So D6 shots. He's got 5 of them. 4s to hit. Oh, 1. And 5s to wound. Strength 3, toughness 4, nothing. That's all of his shooting, so we're going to go to the shooting phase of Grim Duff. Ugh, it's going to take me forever to get that right. And so you have your orders first. Now your knob is way better at orders, and he's got Screecha on the top, which makes his orders better. So he can issue 3 orders however he wants, but no unit can receive an order more than once. And things that are not the orcs, like the drones or the bomb fetcher, the little squig, do not get to get orders. But you could issue an order to your Death Dread.
So I'm gonna first order. Oh, I forgot his name already.
Your commando.
Oh, it's something orky. No Bork.
No pork.
He's gonna get Daka.
So how does that last Daka sound from Screecha?
Daka.
There we go. So he'll double his shots.
Yes.
But he does not get -1 to his hit rolls because you're better at issuing orders. And that last bit from Screecha, the Daka!
That's actually a high pitched.
Yeah, he's like, oh, so don't miss my shots like the other guys do.
I get it now.
All right, that's your first order. What's your next order?
Second order is going to be get up there now, move, onto the Death Dread here.
So he gets to move again, which will resolve after you finish your orders.
And the last one will be bash him in the heads to the Big Mech, just in case something comes up behind, he gets more attacks.
So it gives him +2 attacks. And it doesn't give him something
He
else.
piles in 6 of the 3.
Oh, right. It's pile-in and consolidation are 6 inch instead of 3 inch. So the Death Dread's going to move again,
We're going to get... Oh,
which won't even prevent him from shooting, just so you know. The order specifically says does not stop him from shooting. But he would follow the other orders, like the rules. Like if he hadn't moved before and now he moves here, well then obviously heavy weapons get -1 to hit.
This drone here is going to fire his 2 heavy shooters.
What's his name? The drones have names.
The drones have names?
Yeah, it's Zappa and something.
He's gonna be the something then.
Yeah, he's the something, because Zappa's the one with the 2 mech guns and the rocket launchers.
It's Zappa and Spitta. I guess we're going with Spitta.
Spitta is going to shoot. What's he shooting at?
The orc over here. These group of go-doers.
Now you're within 6 inches of the big mech, so you get to use his ballistic skill of 4+ instead of the drones of 5+. So 4 is to hit. Wow,
Not the best.
you're not that great either. They're big shooters, so strength 5 against. Oh, forget it. Doesn't matter. He rolled 1s. It was 3s, but you know.
He's gonna go next, and we're gonna fire the. I think the beam.
Well, that one's a complicated one for the Daka.
I think twice. No?
Yeah, I guess we'll just shoot it twice. That's the easiest way to resolve that. So the way the blasted shot works is he draws a line, and the first model gets strength 8, and it's -2 damage, right?
Yes.
Second model strength 7, third model strength 6. As soon as it hits a piece of terrain or a vehicle or a monster, it stops. Although if it hits a monster, a vehicle, or a building that can be damaged, it does the damage to that one as well.
Oh, so if this all resolves at once, it's gonna get really low on strength.
Yes,
So
strength
you know what? It would
8,
probably-
7, 6, 5, 4.
Might make more sense to go the napalm round then.
Yes.
It's heavy D6, so this.
But it's always strength 6. But it's only -1 armor, and it's only 1 damage instead of 2. So it really depends what you're firing at, which one will be more useful. So what's your target for the
this thing
napalm?
here.
So it'll be 2d6. Actually, no, it's ×2.
Yeah.
So d6 times 2. Oh,
I like
12
it.
shots.
I like it.
Heavy weapon, so you get -1 to hit because he counts as moving when he comes in. But he has a special rule that when he comes in from infiltration or from his hiding, he actually gets a +1 bonus to all hit rolls, whether they're close combat or shooting. So he's back to hitting on 4s, essentially. Oh, nice. And these are all strength 6, -1 AP, so 3s to wound. So you wound 4 of them, no armor saves. So I'm going to kill just regular guys first. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Zappa will go next, and he's going after the orcs directly in front.
So you got 2 custom Mega Blasters hitting on 4s. Any 1s cause a mortal wound. So that's 1 hit. I mean mortal wound on himself because they overheat. Strength 8, so 2s to wound. No saves because it's -3. And they're D3 damage, but that doesn't matter here. Kill a guy. And he has a rocket launcher on his back, hitting on a 4, and wounding again on a 2. That's another dead. And your big mech gets the experience for those guys.
And then his bot here is going to fire his teleportatey gun.
His mega shock attack gun,
That
which
into
picks
the
up, so he
last
picks up
cannon.
an orc.
Oh, the claw has chosen me.
You gonna put it at this thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now you have to roll a special. This works a lot like the 7th edition shock attack gun, where you roll 2d6 for strength. But if you roll doubles or if you roll an 11, something special happens. Sometimes good if it's low, good if it's high, and bad if it's low. So what's the strength of the weapon? 8. Oh, that's boring, Steve. You still got to roll doubles. It's heavy D6 shots, so you got 1 shot.
Oh no!
And you're hitting on a 4. Actually, it's a heavy weapon. So it would be -1, so you would be hitting on a 5. They missed anyways, obviously.
And Grimdust's going to fire his shooter at the orcs up front as well.
Yeah, he's got a custom. It's a Shuda and Scorcha, basically. If he fires both of them, it's -1 to hit for the Shuda. But you're not within range for the Scorcha. 4 is to hit, and he misses
miss.
exactly. Just really close. Zips right by their heads. End of shooting phase. Nothing special happens. So now we go into the charge phase, starting with
Duff Grim.
Duff Grim.
First things first, I'm going to have Duff Grim declare a charge against the unit of boys right here.
I'll overwatch with the ones that can see him. So we got 3 sluggers and a big shoot. I'm going to roll them all together because strength 4 and strength 5 all wound on 5s against toughness 6. So hitting on 6s. Hey, 3 hits. Look at that. Wounding on 5s. 1 wound. Got a 2-up mega armor save, which you make. What's your charge distance?
I don't know.
You got here we go, so you could reroll it. 7 should be good though. 7's definitely fast enough. He's got crushing charge and a 4+. He deals D3 mortal wounds. Nope.
Oh. Next up, my Storm Boy's going to declare 2 charges. He's going to declare a charge against the unit that Duff Grim just charged, and he's also going to declare a charge against the last cannon.
Ooh, Overwatch from the
Yep.
twin last cannon. These are deadly. Last cannons can one-shot a Deathwatch orc, hitting on 6s. Oh, 4 to 5. You're lucky. And how far?
I need an 8 to make it to the last cannon.
You got a 10.
I'll do it.
Good thing you can fly. Yeah, it's because you really need to kill that.
Yes.
Twin last cannons, they'll kill you. He's also got crushing charge. When a guy that big catapults through the sky, apparently he hurts when he lands. He does D3 mortal wounds on a 4+.
So that's going to cause
major 4+.
And 2.
Brings him down to 3 of his 5 wounds, just using the Tarantula Battery rules from the Forge World book for the Astra Militarum.
Let's have my little bomb fetcher try and declare a charge into the boys just to get further up the board.
He advanced.
Oh, you're right, he did.
So he can't, he couldn't have even received the Order of Wall even if he wanted to.
Let's have Erdy declare a charge, my pain boy, into this squad of 7 boys now?
Yes.
7 boys.
Overwatch. 8 shots, because we got 7 shooters and 7 sluggers and 1 shooter. Hitting on 6s. 1 hit. Strength 4 against your toughness 5. So 5's to wound. Nothing. We'll measure it after you roll. Oh, let's measure that. Are you within 8 inches of the nearest one?
I am not. I'm just shy of 8, so...
Alright, here we go. You can re-roll it if you like.
Yep.
Here we go! Nope,
No.
even worse.
Okay.
On to... Grimduff? Grimduffs! Oh, I'll get it done. I'll get it down by the end of the campaign. I freaking made their names.
I'm Grim. I'm always.
You're always Grim. Okay, there we go. Steve is Grim. And Duff is like...
just Duff.
Yeah, okay. We got it. Charge phase!
Bog is to go ahead and charge these 4 orcs.
Well, they'll desperately Overwatch. Kind of concerned. 4 shots. Hitting on 6s. Nah, nothing. What's your charge range? 6. Yeah, that's enough. Don't break them, Steve.
Don't break 'em.
No promises.
Don't break them.
Bam! And he's got a crushing charge rule as well. So 4 up, he does D3 mortal wounds. There we go, D3 mortal wounds. And he crushes 1. I am not going to kill the Power Claw. There's only 1 mortal wound anyways, but I don't want to put it on him because he'll have to be the first one to die. So I'll kill this guy over here.
Grim Duff's gonna try to get in there as well.
It's a long charge. Ooh, okay, measure that one. That's 10 inches. Yeah, you're definitely in. You're like 10.5 inches away.
What's this blue thing I'm standing on?
Okay, so you press that blue thing. Did boop boop. Paying attention, Quirk?
What are you doing?
All of a sudden, you hear bzzz, zap!
Oh, that's so bad! I'm so sorry!
He looks really sad. He's a big guy. He has crushing charge as well. 4+. He does D3 wounds. Does not. No other charges. So on to the fight phase. We'll start with you, Quirk.
Yay.
Now, obviously, the fight phase can get a little messier if you start interacting with each other. But for now, because obviously all the fights are kind of discrete from each other, we'll resolve all of the guys against you as well before we move on to Steve's Grim Duff team. You're gonna choose your Storm Boy first.
Yes, please.
All right, so he's already within it. Or he's already touching him, so there's no pile-in. So just attack. So you've got 4 attacks. The tarantulas have a rule that they're immobile. They have no weapon skill, and you automatically hit them. So that's 4 auto hits. With your big choppa thingy, what's it called?
It is the Buzz Choppa.
The Buzz Choppa. So it's +2 strength, so strength 7. So you're winning it on 3s because it's toughness 5. I reroll that 1 cocked die.
Thank you.
You're only doing 1 so far. Oh, you don't have any rerolls, right?
No.
No. You could kill it though, because what is it? -2.
-2.
So my 4-up save, I think it was a 4-up save. Let me just check. Yeah, 4-up save becomes a 6-up, and then you do D3 damage. I fail it, so if you roll D3, if you roll 3, you kill it.
I rolled a 3.
That's 2 damage. So it's down to 1. And this thing, according to Forge World, is allowed to shoot even if it's within an inch. So, uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Then you got the big guy, Duff Grim. He's gonna pile in first.
Yeah, let's just...
He's got a bit of piling what he can do.
Closer to that blue thingy.
Looks important, right? So you got 2 weapons. You can double your strength with your Deathwatch Claw, but get -1 to hit and only your 4 attacks. Or you can use your Deffwatch Kill Saw, which gives you 2 attacks per attack, so it gives you from 4 to 8 attacks, but it's only strength 5. So you go from either strength 10, -4 AP, D6 damage each, with minimum 3 damage, or strength 5, -3, 2 damage each, but you get 2 attacks each. Which one would you like to use?
2 attacks apiece.
Yeah, the Kill Saw is for killing small stuff. 8 attacks, you got a weapon skill of 2+ on Duff Grim.
Hitting on 2s.
And he rerolls 1s, because everybody gets reroll 1s near him. There we go. Strength 5, -3 AP, 2 damage apiece, so basically 3s to wound, no saves, and they just die. Not bad. You kill 7 wounds. Die. 7 experience for you, and you can consolidate. Would you like to consolidate?
No.
You don't want to consolidate to the kill?
Yes, they have flamers.
Not flavors! That does mean that they'll be able to fight back, so you're done all your attacks, so we'll pile in the best we can. They both get to fight. So the Killicans have 3 attacks each, and these weapons are strength 8, -3, 3 damage apiece. But their weapon skill is only 5+. Just Grot's driving. So we got 6 attacks, hitting on 5s. Oh, 5 hits! Thanks for playing, Quirk.
This is fun.
It's all right. So we're strength 8, your toughness 6. So we're looking at 3s to wound. Oh, man.
Will you stop?
I'm sorry! So they're -3, so your 2 up becomes 5 up. You also have a 5 up invuln, so you get a 5 up save no matter what. Well, you just roll the 5s and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I just gotta roll like you. Why?
Okay, so he is dead. That's 12 wounds. And you had how many? 6? Okay, well, Duff Grim goes down.
Thankfully.
And thankfully, and these guys will consolidate this way. So should you get the
probably not push the buttons, right?
so did you
Push it all.
do you get the experience for that?
Like, we're brothers, we gotta work together. Like, my bad, I'm sorry.
I hate you so much right now.
I goofed.
Steve, your turn.
Grim Duff is gonna go ahead and chop off some heads of orcs.
Grim Duff has power claw, so -1 to hit.
He's
So you're
on 3s.
so 3s instead. Oh no,
Okay.
4 hits, no problem.
And 2.
Strength 10, so 2's to wound. That's 4 dead orcs. That's all
Actually, no. So, kills... Oh,
of them. Why? There's only
there's
3
4
of them.
here left. Never mind.
Yeah, because it's a knob, so
Yep.
it would do more than 1 damage, but it doesn't matter. They're all dead with that much. So 4 experience for you. You got your other charger who can still activate. Does he want to pile in and consolidate towards the tarantula now that you know that you
I
can't?
absolutely do.
Yeah, you want him to take the shots rather than Grim Duff,
Anybody else, yeah.
as you are all characters, so they'll have to fire at the nearest thing. Oh boy, did not expect that much damage over there. And it doesn't fight in close combat, so we're not going to strike back with it. Morale phase, we lost 5 guys right here, so d6 plus 5, that's 10, so their leadership is 7, so they lost by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Bikes lost 2, leadership 7, so 3 plus 2 is 5, they're fine. On to the not Deathwatch turn. Let's see if those last cannons kill the rest of your teams. These Ludas, who each have 1 wound, will move back to here.
Go get him, boys!
Orc bikes, 14-inch move. So killer cannons will move up here. Oh, they got flavors. Oh, bomb fetch ya, not bomb fetch ya. This mech is coming over here. He starts to push some buttons. Tick, 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 tick. War buggy over here. Shooting phase. Now the tarantulas have to fire at the nearest visible. Now if it's a heavy bolter, it's nearest infantry. If it's a last cannon, it's a nearest vehicle, but it can't ignore the whole character rule. And so if this doesn't have a vehicle to shoot at, it'll just fire at the nearest enemy. And if this doesn't have an infantry, it'll fire at the nearest vehicle. So we'll start with the twin last cannons fired at the Storm Boy. So 2 shots hitting on 4s.
Miss. Oh.
1 hits. Strength 9 versus toughness 5. 3's to wound. Oh, it wounds. Stormboy has a 4+. He's in cover, so he goes down to 3+, then -3 from the last cannon, so 6+ save. Oh, so
Still rolling.
Still
rolling. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's really, yeah. D6 damage. No!
Why?
Are you okay? Are you okay, Steve? 4 automatic hits. 4 automatic hits, Quirk. 2 flamers are going to go after Bomb Fetcha. They're 2 scorches, D6 auto hits each, so we're looking at 3 auto hits. Hey, strength 5 against toughness 4, so 3's to wound, 2 wounds. He's actually got 3 wounds, but he survived that somehow. These orcs have to fire at the nearest character, because that's the nearest thing, and that's visible, so at the flash kit. 8 shots, hitting on 5s. 4 hits. 5's to wound, strength 4 versus 2 wounds. Wow, these orcs are good. Facestompa's really testing you, Quirk.
4 up.
Hey!
Good.
And then the 2 bikers will fire at the flash kit Ognob, is that his name?
Yep.
With their Daka guns. So 12 shots between the 2 bikes, who each have 2 Daka guns, hitting on 5s. Dang. Strength 5, toughness 5, so 4's to wound. We got 4 wounds. AP nothing, so you got a 4-up save. Ah, you fell 3 of them, but you got your feel no pain nearby from your doctor, 5+, ignore wounds. So you take 2 wounds, and you get an experience for your doc.
Yay.
Down to 3. And now over here, Tarantula, twin last cannon, and to the Death Dread. 2 shots, hitting on 4s. 2 hits. Strength 9 versus toughness 7, so 3's to wound. 1 wound. So you got a 5-up invuln on him. Not save, so D6 damage. 4. 8 to start, so he's down to 4. Let's put the rack of rockets, which is just basically twin rocket launchers, into him. And just so you know, the rule for the tarantula says that enemies can still fire at you even if you're within an inch of him. 2 rockets hitting on 5s. 1 hit. Strength 8 versus toughness 7. 3s to wound. Nothing. 2 looters will fire at him next. They do D3 shots each. We only roll once, so that's 1 each. So that's 2 shots. When they move and they're heavy, so they hit on 6s instead of 5s. Ha! Double 6. Strength 7 versus toughness 7, so 4s to wound. Nothing. Then we got a big shooter and a slugger. They're both going to do the same amount of damage and stuff, so we got 4 shots hitting on 5s. Nothing. Charge phase. These guys are going to multi-charge Bomb Fetcher and your Tank Buster. That's not Ognob, it's whatever his name is.
Just retreat,
Ork Nork.
dude.
Now he's within 6 inches, and he's got loads of stick bombs. Is his one, which is basically the equivalent of 3 stick bombs. So 3d6 shots, 11.
Hitting on 6s.
3 hits. Strength 3 versus toughness 5, so 5s to wound. Nothing. And then they will charge 9 inches. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Bikers will declare a charge. They'll actually do a multi-charge against the 2 of them. Can only fire one of the profiles. Actually, no, he can't fire anything. Yeah, so you got your syringe gun.
Hitting on 6s. 1, wounding on a 2.
This is not a vehicle. That's a wound. It's no AP, so I get a 4+, but it does do 2 damage. Oh, so either I hurt that knob down to 1, or I kill a bike. I'll hurt the knob. It's down to 1. Charging 9 inches. Yeah, they're in. So I'm actually not going to charge both of them. I'm going to charge here and here, leave room for those orc boys, who will then declare a charge against your pain boy, so he can overwatch again. 6s to hit. Nothing. And then they charge. Here we go. Yeah, they're in.
Orcs are broken.
Stupid orcs, here we go. And over here, I guess these orcs are a little suicidal. They'll charge. You're within an inch, so you can't overwatch. Yeah, and these guys won't charge because they're shooters, not fighters. Fight phase. I'm going to start with the Killicans. This one... Oh, sorry, Bomb Fetcher.
Forget it, I want to detonate all the bombs!
You're going to detonate the bombs?
Okay.
You want to detonate him too?
Yes.
You don't have to detonate all the bombs. You can just detonate that one.
There's a chance he might survive and I can kill the kill cans. There's
Yes.
a chance.
Okay, so you're going to detonate Bomb Fetcher. D6 inches. Of course, you hit yourself. Just for the record, this isn't my fault. I can't help it if the dice do this to you. Well, Bomb Fetch is obviously going to die. He'll take D6 mortal wounds. He only has 1 left, so there's no way for him not to die. D6 mortal wounds to the Killicans. 2, you didn't kill one! There's 3 wounds each. No, wait, no, they're like 5 wounds each, aren't they? Yeah, they're 5 wounds each. So, and then D6 to yourself. You have 5. Whoa! Okay, good. You didn't kill yourself. So he's down to 3. You're down to 4. So now the fight phase begins, because that's the beginning of the fight phase. And so both of them will attack your commando. 6 attacks, but only hit on 5s, right? See? That's what they could have done last time.
That would have been so much nicer.
Yeah! Strength 8 versus toughness 5, so 3s to wound. And it does 3 wounds, so he's down to 1. Next, we'll do the orc boys. Now, not all of them can get in. Only 5 of them will be able to fight. Start with the 3 attacks from the knob with his big chopper, hitting on 3s. That's 3 hits, naturally. So 3s to wound. 1 wound. Minus 1 AP, otherwise it does 2 damage, so 5+. Okay, it does 2 damage, but you've got 5 up, ignoring wounds. Hey, look at that. There's a pain boy we know. So he's down to 3, and then we got 4 orc boys, and they're going to have 3 attacks each. Because 2 attacks base, and then the chopper. And they hit on 3s. Okay, not that great. Strength 4 versus toughness 5, so 5s to wound. Naturally, I rolled, no, 2 wounds, okay. So you can't die, even poor rolling. 4 up saves.
Like that poor roll?
Yeah, 5 up to ignore the wounds.
He's awesome.
Reroll that. Dude! He's as good as Warden. He's down to 1. And then the 2 bikes, starting with the knob. Start with the knob with his big chopper, hitting on 3s. So 2 hits, strength 7, so 3s to wound. 2 wounds. It's minus 1, so 5 up saves. Hey, look at that! Woo! And then 3 attacks from the other warbiker, hitting on 3s. So 2 hits. Strength 4 versus toughness 5, so 5s to wound. Nothing. Look at that. That's how you do it. So Quirk, you can hit back now.
Let's kill those kill cans.
You want to do him first?
Yes, please.
Now you have your rocket-propelled hammer, which is different than a tank hammer, thankfully, because it would just be dumb for him to have a tank hammer. And he can do either a broad swing, which is more attacks, but only strength 5 minus 1 damage 1. Or he can do an overhead swing, which is strength 8 minus 3 d3. But if he rolls a 6 plus to wound, it does d3 mortal wounds, but he takes a mortal wound too.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
You're doing it?
I'm doing it. Overhead.
Overhead? So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Okay, 3 hits. And you're at strength 8 against toughness 5, so 3s to wound. Any 6s and you're dead. Hey, you didn't roll any 6s. So it's minus 3, so the 3 up save on the kill cam becomes 6 up. I fail both. So you're going to do d3 each, roll them one at a time, because one guy's down to 3 wounds already. So 2, and then you'll just finish him off.
Yeah.
He explodes on a 6. Oh, so he's just destroyed. Who's next? Flash Kid or Pain Boy?
Hey, boy.
He's got 4 attacks with his Doc's Glove, so hitting on 3s. And this is also, it wounds on a 2+ unless it's against a vehicle. Now I think it does additional mortal wounds. If it rolls a 6+, the target is not a vehicle.
That's the
Oh, that's
gun.
the gun. Never mind.
So this is just
This is
wounding
the
on
Doc's
twos.
Glove, so it's just wounding on 3s. Oh, sorry, wounding on 2s, and then minus 1 AP, so 3 die. Because they do 3 damage, or d3 damage apiece, I'm not going to put any on the knob, so it's just 3 just die. And now your Flash Kit. So Flash Kit's got 4 attacks, no special weapons in close combat though. 3 attacks. Oh right, he's only 3 attacks. 3's to hit, and he's just strength. Well, he's strength 5, which is nice. So 4 is to wound the bikes. Reroll that one. So 3 wounds. You got a 4 up save, and if I fail at least one of these, you killed the knob. I failed 2, so kills the knob and wounds the other one. Not bad. You want to consolidate into the orcs?
Might as well.
It's your turn next, though.
I can't shoot.
That's true. On this side, we have the 2 orcs who charged. So we'll start with the, oh, there's a power claw in there. Look at that. 3 attacks from that knob, but it's minus 1 to hit, so he's hitting on 4s. 1 hit.
Yes.
So what is that? Strength 10 on the knob?
Oh, you 5?
Are they 5? Yeah, they're 5.
He's 3.
Yeah, it's 3s either way, even if it's strength 8. It's toughness 7. So 3s to wound. No wound. 2 attacks from the boy with the big shooter, hitting on 3s, 1 hit, and wounding on 5s. That's a wound. 3 up armor save. Ah, take a wound. You are down to 3. That's all I got for attacking, so your Death Dread can strike back. He's got 2 base attacks, and he's got 2 Death Claws, to basically just like the Death Dread one, so he gets an extra attack per one that he has. He's got 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s.
4, because he has the minus 1 to hit roll. That's close.
And we just double checked it, and you don't get the minus 1. I was like, wait a second, I thought I didn't get that. So you got 2 hits instead, and you're wounded on 2, so you're strength 10. So both of them die, because they do...
D3. No, D3.
Oh, D3. No, they just do 3 damage, so you couldn't possibly not kill the knob. So they both die. 3 experience. Oh, well, that was an eventful first turn. Quirk moves up, kills a bunch of orcs,
They kill him.
and then Steve presses a button, and 2 kilocans come out and murder his mega knob.
What happened?
Yeah, right, yeah.
I see a button.
And the last cannon, though, he automatically hit it. You're just like, gah, 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 gah. You just did not hit it hard enough, even with your D3 mortal wounds and 4 automatic strength 7 minus 2 with D3 damage apiece. Just did not finish it off, so it just turned, looked at you in the face, and went BLAM! And the Stormboy was taken out of commission, which is very sad. I'm very sad about that. Well, I don't know if it's a mistake. He just rolled poorly. And let's face it, the kill can's rolling 5 pluses out of 6. It's not my fault, Internet. It's not my fault.
Thanks, Steve.
On to the next Deathwatch turn. We're going to roll for initiative again. This time, if there's a tie...
He gets +1, he wins.
No, there's no more plus ones. That's only the first one. If a tie, it goes to the person who didn't have initiative last time. So Steve has initiative again. 4+, they regain a wound. On a 6, they regain D3 wounds. All right, you get a wound back, so you're back up to 4. Movement.
We're going to move him in here. I don't think you can see anything. Hey, we're going to go around. He's having trouble seeing things. The big guy in the way.
Oh yeah, I guess you're still technically locked with the tarantula.
Yeah. Keep running forward.
That was a run?
Well, actually, you might as well advance.
How far? 2 more inches.
Okay, well, let's go to the other side of the wall. Gonna advance the mech. Ooh. And we're just gonna zip on forward with Spitta and other guy.
Zappa.
Zappa.
Your movement quirk. Now you got some Deathwatch resilience. But before that, at the end of your movement phase, you can actually repair D3 wounds on your vehicles. 1 wound is repaired, so he's back up to what? 6 now?
No,
5 now? Okay. All right, Quirk, Deathwatch resilience 4+. There we go, he's back up to 2. Pain Boy. Hey, he's back up to 2. And your flash get... Nope.
Just in case this guy dies, I'm going to place a mine right here.
And then they can both go off and finish off the kill can.
Hopefully.
Are these guys going to fall back?
No, they're not, because...
Because he can't shoot anyways.
No, he can't. And if I'm in combat, I can't get shot, so I'm okay with this.
That's true.
So I'm going to
Does he want to use a needle?
Yeah, let's try and heal.
A healing needle. Now he's more than 6 inches away, so you got to hit him on a 4+. You do. Now, it works just like the Pain Boy. You roll 2+. If you roll a 1, he takes a wound. Otherwise, he regains D3 wounds. You roll a 4. Okay, D3 wounds. Hey, 2 wounds. He's back. Psychic phase. What do you want to do?
I want to smite first one away.
So you have 3 guys within 10 inches. So you get +3, and you're going to smite what the
Closest thing is the drone.
last cannon,
Yeah.
the tarantula. So yeah, that's peril. So D3 mortal wounds to yourself. So 2, and you ignore ignore those wounds on a 4+. So you take 1 mortal wound. But since you rolled 11 or higher with smite, you actually get to do D6 mortal wounds instead of D3. It's got 5 wounds on it though. You'd like to kill it now, so you can shoot your shock attack gun, right? So how many? 6. You got it. Boom! Tarantula is smelted. Sorry, tarantulas can explode on a 6. No.
We're going to go for the dust super jump next.
Who are you targeting?
My boss.
The boss. So this allows him to be placed anywhere on the table 9 inches away, but if you roll 10 or higher, it's 3 inches away. So you get +3 to the roll, so you need to roll 7 or higher to get the really good one. No, but you still pass it, so dust super jump. Now you don't want him as a target now because you'll actually have to push him further away. So you don't actually have to choose a target until after you manifest a psychic power. So you could choose something else.
Actually, I'm gonna grab.
It's only 12-inch range though. 12-inch range.
Oh,
So basically,
definitely not.
no. So you could grab a drone.
I might as well bring up this drone to here.
Just jump it over there.
Yeah.
Nice. On to the shooting phase. You do your shooting phase first, Steve. So you got your orders from Grimduff
Move.
to the commando.
Yep.
All right, and
then we're gonna give Daka, and one more. Let's give move to the boss.
all right. You want to change your orders?
I'm gonna change my orders. It's move. Same 3 guys.
So 3 guys all move.
This one, that one, and that one.
Got it.
I'm just gonna send. Yeah, he's good there.
You want to get him out of the way. Bring him up. Okay, so he moves up. Boss Knob moves 7. And the commando.
Haha.
Sha-sha.
Actually,
Shooting phase.
he's gonna fire at that last cannon. Try to help Quirk out, let him come around the corner.
Or just make sure it doesn't shoot you.
Just shoot me.
Yeah, I was going to say, otherwise it shoots you. What kind of round would you like to fire at it?
So how many? He's got 1 wound left.
It's got 1 wound left. It's toughness 5. It's in cover, so it's got a 3-up save right now.
3 up, eh?
So you're going to do the blast a shot where you trace a line and you hit 5 models underneath it, so just once.
Yep.
Auto hits, though. Strength 8.
How many command point?
All right, one of your 3 command points. Nope.
Shock attack is to go ahead and fire at the last cannons.
Yes. No. And D6 shots. 3 shots. Hitting on 5s because you moved and it's heavy.
Hey.
So you got 2 hits, strength 7, and we're looking at 3s to wound. 2 wounds. Does -3 armor, so his 4 up becomes a 3 up because he's within an inch of this, and then becomes 6 up, so he has a 6 up save on both of those, which I fail, and then it does D6 damage each. 7, you got him.
We're gonna throw the drone into the buggy here.
Zappa,
Zappa.
2 custom Mega Blasters hitting on, you know what, those are
that.
misses, but he rolled a 1, so he takes a mortal wound.
That's true.
So he's down to 2. A rocket hit on a 4, because Big Mech is nearby.
Other drone, I can't remember their names.
It was Zappa.
Spitta. He's Spitta.
Same target. He's within 6 inches, so he hits on 4s. Wow, dude. So 2 hits. Strength 5, toughness 5, 4s to wound. That's a wound. 4 up armor save. Saved.
We're gonna put the Grim Duff's Kami Scorcha into the buggy as well.
Are you going to fire both profiles?
Yeah.
Might as well, right? D6 Scorcha hits.
There's
5.
5. And I'm gonna.
So 5, strength 5 hits, so 4s to wound. So 3 wounds. -1, so 5 up saves. Save 2, so I took 1 wound. And a 4, and then you got your 2 shoot-a shots, but they hit on 5s instead of 4s. Nothing. Shooting phase on Quirk's side, there's no pistols, so there's no orders, no shooting. Charge phase! What'd you like to do, Steve?
Oh, okay. So we're gonna send Oh, yeah, it is Nazbog. Nazbog's going after the Ludus.
So Ludus will overwatch. D3 shots each. 2 shots each. So we got 8 shots hitting on 6s. Nothing. Charge distance.
Cha-cha.
That's what you wanted, okay.
Grimduff's going next into the boogie.
Twin rockets. 6s to hit. 1 hit. 3s to wound. No. Charge distance. 3. You could reroll if you like, if you want to like wrap around him or something.
I don't believe I can.
Why not? Here we go. Everybody has here we go.
Oh, no, here we go.
You're an orc, man. You want to reroll?
Yeah. No, I can't fit through here, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, you could wrap around this
Yeah, if they roll really high.
one. 7.
Not high
There you
enough.
go.
I
Wrap
don't
over
want
there.
any further than this.
Oh, fine. No charge phase on Quirk side.
One more up here. We're going to chop
Okay.
off somebody's head.
Custom, or the Mega Blast to hit on a 6. Ah!
Mortal wound.
Takes a mortal wound. So he's down to 2 wounds. Any charge?
Oh.
Fight phase, you got the initiative, Steve.
Yep, we're going to fight with the big mech.
Oh, we forgot to do your crushing charges, so let's do
yeah,
those. On 4+, he crushing charges them. Yes, he does D3 mortal wounds. 2. I'll kill these 2. Mortal wounds. 2. He's down to 2. Now he wants to attack.
Yeah, he wants to go first.
So 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. So 3
Nice.
hits, wounding on 2s. No saves. And he kills them. Does he want to consolidate
He does.
into the next guy? Grim Duff with his 4 power claw attacks. Normally hitting on 2s, but hitting on 3s because they're power claws. Ooh, it's only 2 hits. Wounding on 3s though, strength 10. No, strength 10 versus toughness 5, so wounding on 2s. -3 AP, so I don't get a save with my 3 up. He does D3 damage each, but there's only 2 wounds left, so
You explode.
I don't think the scorches explode. No, scorches do not explode. You can consolidate. There's no nearest visible enemy, so you can't see him. So go wherever you want. And your commando. So you got your bear trap knife. 4 attacks hitting on 3s. So 3 hits. Strength 5 or toughness 4, so 3s to wound. If you roll any 6s, it becomes AP -3 and damage D3 +1. He doesn't get any saves. It's 6+ armor and it's -1 armor. So you killed him. All the chargers have gone, so Quirk, you get to choose one of your units to fight with.
Right here.
Right here. You seem a little frantic. Overhead swing?
Yes, please.
Or broad swing?
Overhead.
So overhead swing, you could kill yourself, but not likely. So you got 4 attacks hitting on 3s. Okay, all 4 hit. And you are strength
8.
8. So you're wounded on 3s, but every 6 does D3 additional mortal wounds. Ah! Quick!
Oh, cool.
Quick! You're not gonna kill him! You do D3 damage. Oh wait, he gets a 6-up save.
Oh.
Okay, he didn't make that, so he did 2 damage. So he's down 3 wounds. Well, I might as well choose these orcs to fight with, right? Makes sense.
Makes sense.
And so I will have this guy attack your flash git, and the rest of them attack your pain boy. Start with the knobs, big choppa into the pain boy, hitting on 3s. 2 hits. It's 2 wounds. What is it, minus? -1 AP, so you got 5-up save instead of 4-up. Okay, you made one of them, so it does 2 damage, so that'll kill you unless you make your feeling the pains. 5-up. Oh, you take 1 damage and stay alive. Thank goodness for Deathwatch resilience. And then the 6 attacks from the 2 other boys, hitting on 3s. You got 3 hits. 5s to wound. No, 3 wounds! 4-up save work.
Why do you hate me?
I know. Oh, you made. Okay, 5-up or the pain boy goes out of action. Oh, the pain boy goes out of action. And then the other one against your flash kit, hitting on 3s. 2 hits, wounding on 5s. Nothing. And then your flash kit can hit back. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, sorry. And then wounding on 3s, he's strength 5. 2 wounds, 6-up save. 2 die. You and you. And then the killer can, hitting on 5s. No! Come on! Wounding on 3s? Okay, 1. You're not going to die from it.
I'm gonna say.
Just does 3 damage to you. Down to 1. It's the end of the phase.
Bleeding.
You know what? Yeah, let's blow up a bomb.
1 or both?
That one.
You think you're going to roll low enough that you don't hit yourself?
Yes.
You got to choose now before you do any rolling.
Yes.
Okay. What's the distance it explodes? You're looking for a 1 or 2.
One.
Oh! It's a very...
Thank you.
Does the killer can explode when he dies?
Yes.
Maybe.
You do D6 damage. Got him! Oh, you're so...
Roll that 6. Roll that 6.
Okay, on a
Roll
6
it
it
up.
explodes. Go! Oh, it looked
I'll
like
let you do my command points.
a... Sure you would, Steve. No, he
good
blew it
stuff.
The Ork's turn. There's not much because the last cannon can't see anything, and the heavy bolter can't see anything either. But the biker obviously is just going to move up. These Orks will stay here. They're going to try to finish off this flash get. Shooting phase, got nothing, and I'm going to charge, and then we'll fight. So the bike goes first. He's got 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. So 3 hits naturally. Wounding on 5s. And 1 wound. 4-up save. Saved. And then it's the Ork turn, so I'll have these guys go because we're finished with all the chargers. So the Knob will go first. Big Choppa hitting on 3s. So 2 hits, and then wounding on 3s. With strength 7. 1 wound. 4-up save becomes a 5-up. You saved it. Wounding on 5s. 1 more wound. 4-up. Oh no, he takes a wound, so he's down to 2. Now the flash kick gets to go. Who's he going to target?
Let's kill the boys.
The boys?
Yep.
3s to hit. And 3s to wound. Oh, you disappointed me, Quirk.
I feel like I've done that a lot
6-up.
recently. Oh, come on!
Back to the Deathwatch turn. Now, first we got to roll for initiative. So, okay, you tie, which means Quirk gets it because he didn't have it last time. It's 4+. You get a wound back. Nope. And your flash get. Yes, 1 wound. Up to 3 man. Not 4 or 5. There we go.
Let's advance the demolition guy.
So
9.
9 inches.
So.
Are you trying to get to the button, Quirk?
Yes, I am.
Do you get to it?
No.
Uh-oh, there's a blast cannon right there.
I know.
You still want to go there? You can.
I'm gonna huck a grenade.
You advanced.
Since the end of the movie, I can throw. I can put a place of.
Oh, you can place a mine.
I'm gonna place a mine.
Yeah, but how's that going to save you from a last cannon?
Don't you worry about it.
Okay. Okay, I guess. And on your side, we got Deathwatch Resilience on your Pain Boy. On a 4+, he gets his wound back. Nope.
Weird boy.
Sorry, Weird Boy. And then on your Death Dread.
No.
No. How far? 1 extra inch.
Huzzah. Next run him up to about here, staying within 3 of my repair duder. The Zappy duder is going to advance.
Zappa. His name is Zappa.
I love it.
So 13. He moves 8 normally. And he's got fly. What's his name?
The Spitta duder.
Spitta. Ooh, 14.
This weird duder is going to...
11 inches.
That is good. And
The smart duder?
The boss duder.
The smart duder.
He's coming about here.
What about your commando?
He's going to go disappear!
So basically at the end of the movement phase, if he's in cover in relation to all enemy models, this thing is no longer an enemy model because it does not have a controller, then he can go back into the shadows. End of your movement phase, you want to heal? D3?
I do.
1 more. It's back up to 6. Psychic phase.
We're going to do a super jump onto the...
Well, you don't have to declare the target.
Okay.
So you need, what is it, a 7+ for the super jump?
Yeah, it's going to peril. No, not bad.
No, you got 10+, which means you can actually put him anywhere within 3 inches of enemies.
Okay.
Where are you going? Bzoom. Just move the piece of terrain. I think he crunches right through it. Shooting phase, you can't shoot at all because he advanced and he's locked in combat. You have any orders you want to do,
Yes,
Steve?
I'm going to go move, and move.
Very original.
Bossman's going to advance. I don't know if I want to hit that button, but Quirk clearly went but it's going to come attack me. You know what? Might as well deal with him now.
You gonna step on the button?
Got no choice. I'll stop it right there.
When you step on it, this door opens. And I know that looks like 2 doors, but big guys can fit through that. The big guys can't fit through small doors, though. But they can fit through the double doors.
Just on a regular door.
And this door closes.
I don't want to play that.
What's wrong,
It's
Steve?
the worst type of board in it. This is a zombie survival game or Baldur's Gate type game where I get really pissed off. I can see. Keep on advancing.
9 inches.
So let's stop here.
And
And
then
then the weird boy.
8 inches.
I like this fine.
Charge phase.
I got one.
Quirk can't charge.
I'm gonna charge his door.
You're gonna charge the door?
Yeah.
All right, well, you're within an inch already, so congratulations, you're at the door. Fight phase. You can swing at the door.
I'll show you the door.
So it's 4 auto hits. It's immobile. Go ahead and roll. You didn't do any damage to it.
Oh.
As you swing into it, your huge claws just bounce off of these really, really strong force fields.
I want to make a memo to Facestompa to make our armor out of the stuff this door's made out of.
You can't.
Maybe wrap the ship with it.
You
and
need- it
go
is-
over for holy crap! Is that right there?
You have to be immobile for it to work, you know, because reasons. And now your flash kick gets to fight.
Yay!
Against what?
Let's try and kill those boys.
Freeze to hit.
Ooh.
Ooh. Well, that's what you did last time, and then you whiffed.
Then I whiffed this.
3's to wound. Hey, look at that! 6 up save. Oh, you got all 3. Meaning the knob had 2 wounds. So the boy on the bike will fight back. 3 attacks and on 3s. 3 hits, winning on 5s. 1 wound, and you get a 4 up save. There's no AP to it. No, naturally. Down to 2 wounds. It's Ork's turn, Quirk.
I know. You want to not do the thing you're thinking about doing?
I don't have a choice. These have to fire at the nearest thing.
That's the nearest. Oh no, I'm still the nearest.
No, nearest enemy thing. Sorry. Nice try. Let's do the heavy bolter first, just for fun.
Okay.
Yeah, you've only got 1 wound left. 4 is to hit. Oh, 2 hits. You get a 5 up save, or you're done. All right, he's gone. All of his mines explode. This one's not within anything, but how far away is it?
On a 4.
4 plus, he'll hit that thing. Yeah, it's cocked. Roll again. Hey, you hit it, and that finishes it off.
Yay!
Last cannon is gone, but so is he. And the fight phase for the Ork's turn. Because there's no charge phase, so he'll get to go first, obviously. 3 attacks and on 3s. Wounded on 5s, no damage, and you get to hit back. 3's to hit. And then 4's to wound, because he's toughness 5. Oh, 2 wounds, 4 up save. You got him. Back to the Ork's turn. Roll for initiative. Steve rolls a 2, Quirk rolls a 2, and Quirk had it last time, so Steve has it now. Let's roll for Deathwatch Resilience first. At the beginning of your movement phase, 4 plus, he gets his wound back. No, and 4 plus, you get a wound back on the big dreadnought. No.
Okay.
All right, Steve, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm. Okay. Okay. Can I get 1 mulligan?
No mug.
I want to save right here.
You want to do a quick
Do
save?
1 quick thing.
save.
And then roll my save.
No, we're on hardcore mode.
No. Just let me know if I can get the button.
Oh no, you know what? Just Iron Man mode. You don't get to choose when to save.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to go slow then. So we're going to advance him.
Big Mech?
Yes.
All right, advance. Remember, you got a teleporter on him too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
This entire game. When is?
He's going to advance. And does he have enough weight to hold a button down?
I'm not gonna tell you. He's kind of floating though, isn't he? 10 inches.
Advance.
12 inches.
Alright, he's gonna get stuck. At least that's fine. 1 more advance. Ooh. Not enough.
So end of the movement phase. You have
I'm
the
not
commando
done.
that can come in.
I'm not done.
Oh, right. He's gonna move.
Yeah, he's gonna move.
All right. Where's he gonna move? He's not gonna advance. He walks over. Door closes.
This is dumb.
End of movement. The commando can come on. Well, only where you can get to, so he can't get into
Why
there.
not? I can see in there. You're changing the. Okay, fine.
You can pop him on the button. Over there?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you can also teleport somebody within 6 inches, including yourself. Anywhere on the board more than 9 inches away
I'm
from
gonna
enemies.
teleport this guy.
The Big Mac himself.
Actually, no. This slicker here.
Where?
Right onto. Anywhere on the board?
Yeah. Well, anywhere that you can see the same rules that we said before.
Okay,
Stop
okay.
trying to break the game, Steve.
I'm trying.
And the door is reopened.
Yeah, it's fine.
Quirk, your movement.
Resilience.
Yeah, Deathwatch Resilience. Hey, you get a wound back.
Yay!
Nobody's...
Advancing.
Run.
Run, run, run.
Run. Don't get hit by the heavy bolter.
Pretty much.
Psychic phase.
I'm gonna do the teleporta thing.
The super jump.
Yeah.
All right. You got lots of guys near you, so you get +4.
Oh wait, I forgot to kill this guy in the move phase.
Okay.
Just a little drone.
Sure. We'll forgive that.
We are gonna teleport.
Just roll to see if you get it first.
Yeah.
Yeah, in with the perils. D3 wounds. You take 3 mortal wounds, and you don't stop 2 of them. Or you got your third one. So he's down to 2. The 24-inch range, but obviously it doesn't matter.
Okay,
And you can only super jump into here. You can't go past
actually
any
gonna
doors.
teleport
The doors are also psychic resilient.
this one.
Super jump is toughest. That one? Okay, good for you. Shooting phase. Quirk's pretty much done for this turn because he can't shoot or charge. So,
Yeah.
what do you want to do for orders?
So I'm gonna do move, move, and move.
Got it. Who first?
Um,
You gonna advance, or you're just gonna move? That's further than he can move, Steve.
I get +3.
Oh, right, with your move. That's right. Press the button. And when he steps on that, this door opens. But this door closes. Junk. Junk. And this door opens. Junk. Junk. Who else is going to move? Commando's stuck behind that door now.
Well, this is not
And who else had move? It was a Commando,
These two.
and him.
So I'm gonna bring him around here.
Knock the weird boy over.
Yeah, he's only gonna be there.
Okay. Where's the Commando? He's like, oh.
He's just gonna wait. He's not gonna move. Well, he'll just shoot me back and forth a couple steps.
Okay. Charge phase, there's nothing. Fight phase, there's
Can I
nothing.
charge the button?
No, you can't charge the button.
I try to hack it with my Big Mac.
Big Mac's not on it.
But he's smart. He's thinking about it. He's a psychic.
You can think about hacking it, yes. Hold on, you gotta roll.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not,
2 plus.
I decided not to do it anymore.
I'll roll for you, Steve. 2 plus, you get to think about hacking it. Yeah, you can think about hacking it. Then we go to the Orks turn. The Heavy Bolter doesn't have any targets, so we go back to the Deathwatch turn. Roll for initiative. And you tie, so Quirk has initiative. And back. Then what are you gonna do?
No, run.
Advance.
Watch out for that heavy bolter.
So you can move.
11.
All right. He's allowed to shoot his heavy weapons after he advances. It's a special rule. Deathwatch resilience.
It is Psyker. Weird boy.
Nope. And your big guy. Yes. So what's your movement going to be, Steve?
Okay, first of all, I'm going to send this guy through. I'm afraid to touch him.
Yeah, don't break him. And step on the button?
Yes.
Okay. This door opens. But these doors close. Chunk. Chunk.
Huzzah! I'm gonna do a quick switcheroo here. I'm gonna have this guy get off.
Nothing happens.
Yes, he will go through.
Here we are. This one opens, but this one closes. And this one opens. And this one opens. I gonna step on that one again?
Yes.
I hope this is half as entertaining to watch as it is for me to do. Commando's gonna go on that one. That closes this door. Opens this door. And closes this door. And I'm not just making this up, by the way.
We're gonna advance.
Shoom.
Yeah, here.
Advance him to
Oh, there.
port, if you so desired.
I do so desire.
So somebody within 6 inches, including
He's
himself.
gonna actually teleport.
Unfortunately, the doors are teleport resistant, so you can't teleport through them, even if you have guys on the other side.
I'm gonna teleport this one here. Because of him.
Yep.
Would this make sense?
Yeah, because you
See-through?
can get all the way there.
Legit?
Yes. That one opens this door again. Closes this door. Chunk. Opens this door and opens this door.
He's gonna disappear.
He's gonna jump into one of the vents.
Yeah.
It does not affect any of the doors. Getting off the button. Psychic phase. What do you want to do?
I want to teleport.
So that's super jump.
Super jump.
You make it, and you've got
10?
2 guys.
What is it? 12?
Yeah, you're fine. You're not going to get to 12, and you got at least 10.
Okay.
You teleport yourself, zhunk, onto that one. That opens this door, and this door, and closes this door. Shooting phase. You get to go first, because
Yep.
you have the initiative. What would you like to do?
I'm going to
Supercharge?
Yeah.
Try to kill the heavy bolter.
Yes.
Start with your tracer rounds, your big shooter, hitting on
5.
5s because you advanced. I reroll that 1, but you did hit him at least once. So
Roll ones.
Reroll 1s, that's right. So 1 hit. Strength 5, toughness 5, 4 is the wound. And he'll have a 4-up save. Oh, saved. Gets next.
Yes, please.
Hitting on 5s, rerolling everything but 4s.
Oh.
Ooh, 2 hits. 3's to wound. 1 wound. This 4-up save becomes a 6-up, which, of course, he makes. 2d6 shots with your super gatla. Oh, 12 shots. Hitting on 5s, rerolling everything but 4s. 3 4s were removed. Nice, 6 hits. Probably won't kill it with this. 5's the wound. 2 wounds with a 4-up save. 1 wound. And he's down to 4. Shooting phase, you've got orders.
I do move. Move, and move. That's
Is that Screecha? Is that the Screecha?
That's my goblin. That's my Screecha. No advance. Yes,
He moves to there and presses that button.
sir.
That button closes this door. Junk. And as you come around the corner, in the middle of the room, you see a big mech with a Scorcha and a custom force field.
You got this, bro.
Now, Facestompa's specific instructions were to deal with whatever's in the room.
I'm gonna deal with them.
Now, you issued move on these two as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here.
What, did you issue it on him?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was on
No,
him.
these two.
Those two, okay.
Yeah. He'll advance.
He's gonna go 12 inches.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and skirt the button.
Oh, you're not gonna touch the button?
No.
Okay.
I
You are gonna touch the button?
Yes.
Okay, just randomize. Who knows what the heck it does, right?
Yeah.
That closes this door, but it opens this door, and it opens this door.
Stopping some of our movement. No, we can't stop, actually.
What?
There we go.
He's gonna get off of it?
I'm gonna keep going if I can.
Nothing happens.
I'm fine then.
Punch the door.
Let's shoot. I'm gonna deal with him the Orky way.
Hold on. Wait, that's the. Oh, we're in the shooting phase. That's right. You're just moving, so you're fooling me. So you're just gonna shoot him?
Yeah, that's how the Orks deal with things.
You're gonna deal with him by shooting him?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Shock attack gun does how much damage? 7. Where's your doubles, man? D6 shots, 2 shots, hitting on 5s. You hit him once. Wait, let's just roll. You didn't wound him.
Good. Didn't want it. Stop recording me!
So that's the end of the Deathwatch turn. So now it's the Orcs' turn. Or this, whatever. The big mech with the Scorcha moves over here. And we'll just go right to the shooting phase. Chick. 6 shots, hitting on 4s. 3 hits. Hitting on 4s. Strength 5, toughness 5. 2 wounds, -1, so you get 5-up saves. You won't die from this, though. You definitely won't die. You lose 1 wound. No problem. Oh, we never rolled to see if you couldn't shoot again. 4+, you won't be able to shoot for a turn. No. And we also rolled, if you got to roll again, actually, because on the 6 you just get to fire again.
No.
No. And he doesn't do anything in the shooting phase. He just looks at you with a snarl.
Good.
Deathwatch turn. Roll for initiative. 3 and 3. Who had initiative last time? Quirk did, so Steve does. Deathwatch resilience. 4+, you get your last wound back on him. Nope. And on the pain boy, or weird boy, he's back up to 3 wounds.
Move in.
Muffin. He looked up at me like he was expecting something.
That is almost in a move phase.
And cha-cha! I was here the whole time! Yeah, it'd be more than 6 inches.
We're good.
Are we? More than 6 inches?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 6. Am I touch my base?
Yeah.
Well then.
There, now you're more than 6 inches. Okay. And then your move phase, Quirk.
Resilience.
Hey, D3! Oh, you got 1 back.
Yay.
You just had to roll 2! And you would have got all of them back.
Well, I'm gonna advance.
Just say, forget it to the turret.
Yeah.
12 inches. You're gonna hit the button on your way over?
No.
You're not gonna hit the button, Quirk?
I want to push a button.
Are you sure you're gonna hit the button, Quirk?
Why do you keep doing it?
This door closes. And this door opens. Chunka. Chunka. Second phase.
The super jump.
You won't be able to go in there now. Or you wouldn't be able to anyways.
Let
They
me
can
finish my movement, and I'm gonna get off the button.
They can see.
You can what?
They're in there.
Yeah, but you just can't. That reasoning right there.
That was so good. That was the best GM ever. If you understand that face right now, that was awesome, GM.
I did say the doors are psychic and teleporter to Resilient. I did! Back me up, commenters. Yeah, basically, you can't teleport through the doors.
Okay.
Either through psychic or through whatever. Shooting phase, what orders would you like to give?
Okay, so I'm going to go with shooting...
Daka Daka Daka?
Yeah, more Daka Daka Daka.
It's 24
There's
inch
nothing
range.
else I can really do. I feel like I might as well get it as well.
Daka Daka Daka? Daka?
Actually, no. We'll get more attacks on these guys.
So you want to get them, boys?
So fine. So we go bash them in the heads and bash them in the heads.
Get them, boys! So that'll give him +2 attacks.
Yes.
Okay. And shooting.
Okay, so we're going to start off with his auto hit.
So the explosive one.
Explosive round.
Strength 8, so naturally, that does wound. Got an invuln save, and fails it, so it does 2 damage. And as the bullet passes through, all of a sudden you see the thing start to shapeshift.
No.
And it turns into a Calidus assassin, who was shapeshifted to look like a Big Mech. So it's down to 3 wounds. It's a Big Mech one, or
I'm going
the
to shoot him. Shoot her.
11!
Whew.
So that is Bazap. Decrease the number of attacks this weapon has to 1 instead of D6, but increase the AP to -6 and the damage to 2d6. But only 1 attack hit on a 5. Misses. You want to use command point?
Might as well.
Your second of 3? Nope. Into the charge phase.
Charge him.
Okay, we'll Overwatch. So Neural Shredder hits on a 2.
6.
Sorry, that's 6 because it's Overwatch. I rolled a 6. And then it doesn't do normal damage. You roll 3d6 if it's equal to or greater than the leadership of 8. Then it does d3 mortal wounds. 10. So it does d3 mortal wounds just like that. Oh, just 1. So it's down to 6. Oh, that's disappointing. Although I did hit, so that's pretty good. Go ahead, go in. What do I care? It's just a Calidus assassin.
Mortal wounds, possibly.
And the command. Oh, mortal wounds. Get 4+. No.
I'll use my last command point.
Okay. You already want a crushing charge, eh? No.
With a shot.
Commando's going to charge. Looks like it needs about, well, you know it's 6 inches away.
Huzzah.
And it goes.
I think, actually, he...
You got +2 attacks in each of these guys right now.
Okay, he's already leveled, so I'm going to try with this one first.
You got your bear trap knife. You got +2 attacks because of the order, and you hit on 3s.
2s, because...
2s.
I came out of the...
Oh, because you came to the
Events.
shadows. That didn't matter. You didn't roll any 2s. And your strength 5, so 3s to wound. So 3 wounds. We've got a 4-up invuln for lightning reflexes. Oh,
He kills her.
yeah, she did. Well then. Want to consolidate?
Okay.
What? What's wrong?
I don't know, I'm afraid of everything.
Hey, he charged, so he could pile in and consolidate. In other words, he could move 6 inches if he so desires. Really in any direction. As long as you end closer to the closest enemy model, which technically he didn't,
Quirk
so I guess
now.
he couldn't move. That's a Deathwatch turn. As you look around the room, you notice that there's these suspension tanks, and they've been broken open. And
No, they look intact.
that's when you hear the shot ring out.
What
Target.
was impossible to kill?
Target sighted. You mean the one that you have to roll 6s to hit?
Nurse.
Bear down on his mind.
It happens to be with both of them. Interesting.
Yeah.
Completely random.
I told you that he couldn't to use his psychic powers. Now we know why. There was psychic things on the door. Now you know why there was.
You just made that up.
So we are going to move. Starting at the Everest. Are you okay, Steve? It's okay. You got 1 for
I hate
free.
these things.
Steve, you got this. I'm gonna take care of that heavy bolter.
All of a sudden, you're not so sad.
No.
Okay, so he moves up.
Oh, you didn't move too.
Brum. Eversor pulls out a melt-a-bomb and hucks it over. 2s to hit. Hits, obviously. Strength 8 versus toughness 7, and it rerolls to wound against vehicles. 3s to wound. All right. Well, -4, so you get your 5-up invuln, which you fail, and it does d6 damage. 6?
He's dead.
He's down. He might explode. Okay. No, he doesn't. The Eversor assassin, the Cluxus assassin will fire the Animus Speculum at the commando. And we got d3 shots, so 2. 2s. It's 2 hits. This is just, it's strength 5, -4 AP. So 4s to wound. That's 1 wound, and you won't get any saves. is down to 4. And then we got the Vindicare Assassin who's going to try to snipe, hitting on a 2. Oh. Well then. Misses Bliss's skill of 10 from 7th edition. Back to the Deathwatch turn. You ready for this? Your doors are all closed, by the way. I just noticed that.
Want to roll for initiative?
Yeah, initiative. Quirk rolls 3. You both rolled 3. Who had initiative last time? So Quirk has initiative. Deathwatch resilience. He gets his wound back. He's back to full.
And gonna advance.
4,
10.
so 10 inches. Can you get to the button? You want to get to the button?
I want to get to the button.
All right.
6.
Yeah, you get to the button.
Yeah.
And beep boop.
Button.
That opens this door. It opens this door.
Welcome, Steve.
I don't know who I am. I don't know.
Trapped and kind of panicky right now. All of a sudden, the whole world is claustrophobic. Your moving phase. You got your Deathwatch resilience, so you can roll 4 first. Commando?
Yeah, Commando.
Nope. And
Psycho.
yes, he's back up to 4. I think that's everybody.
No, he'll go first.
Where's he going? Okay, and then, just in case it closes the door, you mean?
Yes.
That opens this door, but closes this door. Gunk.
Yeah.
Here.
Big Mac's coming over there. Nothing happens. Can you get off the button? Nothing happens. Psychic phase. You won't be able to do anything outside of that room.
We're gonna teleport.
You can't teleport outside of the room.
I know. Let's go back on the button. I don't think it will matter.
It
All
might-
right, that's it for
You sure you don't want to teleport into the button?
Yeah, I don't think so because
Well, you got -2, but you got +3 because of them.
no, I'll be okay. I'd probably parallel even worse next to him, isn't it?
No, it's just -2 to your rolls.
But who did I move first? Actually, it was 2 seconds ago.
Him?
You moved first,
Yeah, and then him.
so it won't matter if you're back on the button or not
Why not?
because I just got off it.
But getting off doesn't necessarily do something. Getting off and pressing the button again might do something. So that's a +1. You failed. All right, we don't get to find out.
It's
Orders.
gonna be move, move, and move.
Got it. Who's first? That opens this door, and closes this door. Move, move, move. Oh, you're gonna step on the button. That opens these doors, this door, and this door. What's wrong?
Every button was stepped on except for that one. These doors have never opened.
Or that one.
You just gonna move there.
That closes this door, and closes this door. So you forgot to move your commando. You want to
Yeah,
move him
I
now?
actually, it's gonna move him closer to this guy.
Yeah, this one you hit on 6s. Actually, you don't hit on 6s. You treat your weapon skill and ballistic skill as being
That's
6
6,
plus.
yeah.
So if you have any minuses, you won't be able to do it. So let's finish the shooting phase. What are you gonna do?
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and have him shoot, and he's gonna go ahead and shoot into this one with the auto hit explosive round.
Oh, I was gonna say he's a character, so you have to shoot at him. But
Oh,
you've
okay.
but you've got the rule that allows you to ignore that.
Beautiful.
Because you're a sniper. So you're doing the auto hit one.
Forgot about the character.
Strength 8, 2s to wound.
-2, so 4 pinball.
So 4 pinball.
Okay.
Charge phase. Want to declare charge here?
And charge in.
Overwatch. He'll do his neural pistol, 4 shots, hitting on 6s, 1 hit. Strength 4, so 5s to wound, but he gets to reroll against infantry. No, nothing. Charge range, 6 inches.
Aw.
Just want to go over there. And fight phase. You've got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Your bear trap knife, right? So
Yes,
strength
sir.
5, so 3's to wound. 1 wound. Ah, saved. And he gets to strike back. I'm going to strike you with the neuro gauntlet. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. So 5 hits. This is strength 5, so we're looking at 4s to wound. And I get to reroll failed wound rolls for this weapon. So 2 so far, and that's 4. And they are -1. 1 damage apiece.
No save.
No save. Commando's dead. Vindicare Assassin coming around. Cluxus will advance 4 inches, so 11 inches. Just gonna come up to here. Eversor Assassin will advance 1 inch, so 8 inches. And that's their turn. Your turn, guys. Roll for initiative. Steve got 2, Quirk got 4, so Quirk has initiative.
Gonna advance.
6, so you're moving 12 inches.
Oh boy.
You gonna move out to the open where the Vindicare will come after you?
And I can see him.
Oh, I guess that's true. You are -2 to hit him when he's in cover, just so you know.
Oh, I can't handle him, man.
Yeah, so you're at 7+. So why don't you like move back where he can't see you? Come get some. You can do it. Yeah, it's 2, 4, 6, 8.
Zappa's gonna advance. Ooh. I'll bring him to there.
Shooting phase. You have any orders you want to do?
Actually, I possibly do. I forgot all my orders. Like I did. You stopped there. Oh, that was a mistake. He's gonna move.
Okay, go ahead. No more orders. So you're gonna just move them
Yo.
without advancing, obviously. You could do it. Just a Vindicare. Yeah, and you get to move 3 inches extra with your move. Charge phase.
I'm gonna charge him.
Okay, he can't see you, so he can't overwatch. 7 inches, you're in. Hello, Vindicare. You charge him, now he can't see you, so he will overwatch. D3 shots, so 2 shots hitting on 6s. 1, 2 hits. Strength 5 -4, so 4 is the wound. Nothing.
I'm good.
Charge! Yeah,
wow.
you made it.
Oh, I think I have crushing charge on that guy over there.
Yes, you do. So 4+, you do D3 mortal wounds. Oh, D3 mortal wounds. Oh, 3 mortal wounds. It's down to 2, and that's 3 experience for him too. Now you're swinging with your power claw.
Yes, sir.
Hitting on 3s. And then strength 10, so hitting on 2s. 3 wounds, but he got 4 up invuln against each of them. Oh, 1 gets through. And how much damage does it do?
D3, I believe.
Is it D3 or just 3?
D3.
Oh, D3, got to roll 3 or higher. Oh, you're out of command points too. So he's down to 1 wound. It's okay, he doesn't really hurt in close combat. Big Mech over here is charged. So you got 4 attacks, but you count as having a weapon skill 6, which means you can't use your kill saw, which gives you -1 hit rolls.
I was using the tools.
Oh, 1 hit. Won't kill him, but strength 7. Oh,
1.
that's nothing. Okay. Let's do the Vindicare back. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. Strength 4, AP nothing. 5's to wound, 1 wound. 4 up save? Oh, no.
4 up.
So you're down to 5 wounds.
Yep.
And then the Calyxus has 4 attacks that just straight up ignore armor saves. Hitting on 2s. Ooh, wounding on 5s though. Oh, nothing. And that is the Orc turn. So now it's the Assassin's turn. So obviously, he'll move up. And the shooting phase, he'll fire his pistol. 1 shot, hitting on 2. Wounds on a 2+ automatically against infantry. Oh, jeez. He charges 3d6 inches. I'm just gonna go right here. Being the charger, he gets to go first. He's 6 attacks base, but 2 attacks extra on the charge, so 8 attacks hit on 2s. All 8 hit. He's strength 5, so 5's to wound your toughness 6 guy, but he gets to reroll failed wounds. Ooh, 1 so far. 3 wounds. They're -1 armor, so 5 up save, so you take 2 wounds. So you're down to 3. Vindicare or him. He'll go. 4 attacks from the Calyxus, hitting on 2s, wounding on 5s, ignoring armor. 4 6s.
He's on the 1.
He's down to 1. It's mean dice, eh? Roll for initiative. 1. And Quirk has initiative.
Open the doors and crush these
I'm gonna close the doors. I have an idea. I'm pretty sure if I jump on this one, it closes one of these doors.
Go on, just do it! Crush him!
Advancing. I can still make it.
You can make it. So you can press that button.
Pushing the button.
That opens this door. Yay, he's out. Hey, also closes this door. Conk. And closes this door onto the assassin. Lightning reflexes, or he gets crushed to death. Well. No.
Woo!
That's an experience point for Quirk. Crunch! Vindicare assassin is smushed by the door closing. You gonna move?
Yeah.
You're gonna stay in combat?
Dude, step on other panels, close the door.
I don't know which one it is.
Don't remember?
No.
You're afraid to close any of these doors because then he won't be able to
She'll
get
go
out.
first.
To there. Big Mech?
You'll pull back.
You gonna touch any buttons?
No.
Push a button. Steve, push a button.
Alright, I'll push a button.
You're pushing that button.
And then I go this way.
Okay. We forgot Deathwatch Resilience though.
This
Let's do
guy.
that first. No.
The Psyker.
No.
And the Boss Man.
No. Okay. So this button closes this door. Junk. He's like, ah! I mean, second phase. You want to do the super jump?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right. You got one guy nearby, but you got the Cluxus Assassin too. That'll be -1. So yeah, 8. Anywhere on the table more than 9 inches away from any enemies, but you can't go into this middle room.
Over here.
And then what do you want to do with the second? Smite. Smite.
+1.
Oh.
11.
Oh.
Yeah. So you perils. So D3 mortal wounds. So 2, which you ignore on 4 pluses. Hey, look at that. And then you hit him with D6. Ah, he got him. Oh wait, no, he has 5, I think. He had 6 wounds, so he's down to 2. But still, not bad. Order time in the shooting phase.
Extra attacks.
On himself?
Yeah.
So extra attacks, what else?
And then you might as well... Actually, that'll be it.
Extra attacks. You don't want to
Extra
like move to anybody?
Extra attacks.
Give me a move.
No.
What? Give me move.
No.
On there. I might close that door.
That's it.
Dude, we can win.
I don't want to.
I don't want him anymore. But let's do this shooting now. So
There were
6 shots in on 6s. 1 hit.
And 3s.
That's a wound. 4 up invuln. Saved. You want him to charge?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll overwatch. D3 shots. 3 shots. 6s. Nothing. How far? Yeah, you're in. Just hoping to survive a round.
Yeah.
He's got 1 attack. Hitting on a 6. There we go. The extra fighting thing. So you got 2 extra attacks. So you're up to 6. And you're hitting on 3s because you're using your power claw.
And 2s.
So 4 wounds. He has a bio meltdown. As you slice through him, all this goo comes out and splashes against you. On a 4+, you take D3 mortal wounds. I'm not making this up. This is just the assassin's rule. No, you're lucky. You shake off the goo. He's dead. And now the Cluxus will attack back, hitting on 2s. So 4 hits, and it wounds on 4, strength 4. And they ignore armor. So you just lose 2 of your 3 wounds. So you survive. Won't be able to charge Big Mac. Nice. Back to the assassin's turn. I'll just go to the fight phase. So 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, and then I just need a single 4+ to finish off that drone. Whoa! Just got it.
Just explode?
No, drones will explode. And then he will consolidate this way. I'm coming for you. Roll for initiative. Deathwatch. Quirk has initiative.
Don't hit any buttons this turn. Just don't. If this door closes and this door's closed, my guy's dead. And if you do that, I'm saying this on camera, I will murder you. This will be your last battle report. I don't care when the crown comes for me.
I'm gonna run.
I will bury you in the back.
9. So let's go 4.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead.
And 5.
Are you ready, Steve? You okay? You alright? You sure?
Yep.
You look like I'm glad you're sitting down. First off, this door opens.
Oh, good.
Yay.
I'm an escape right now.
Yeah, just get ready to get away from Steve's angry guys. And this door closes.
So close. You saw the light in the tunnel, didn't you, Quirk?
Maybe on the door to run.
All right, Steve. Are you okay? You look like you're sweating a bit.
We're good.
So how are you going to do your movement then?
Yeah. First of all, I can't do this twice actually.
Can't do what?
Okay, we're gonna advance this guy.
You want to try and
Yeah.
heal yourself first?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Deathwatch resilience. No. Yeah, D3. He gets all his wounds back. He's back up to 6.
How
And
about
you're
my repair mock?
Yep.
Base to base with him. And getting away from me.
Hey, buddy.
He'll.
It's the end of the movement that you use to teleport.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter at this moment. So I'll just end it right there.
What
Actually,
about these 2 guys?
he is gonna advance.
4, so he goes 11 inches. What about the drone?
Oh, the drone's gonna stay right here for now.
Doink. Now you got to stay inside of this room because there's no way out. He's like, let me out, let me out.
No.
Stay away. Psychic phase. This is where he could teleport you in there.
You
but
can't
You can't because the doors are closed.
The doors are closed. You can't put me in there.
For now.
The doors are closed. You can't put me in there.
For now.
What are you gonna do,
We're gonna
Psychic?
pick him up and try to move Quirk Sky.
So you just roll.
It's a super jump.
So you've
Got
got.
it.
Is he within 10? Let's check.
Oh, is it 12?
You need to roll 7. You get +1/+1. So yeah, you got it. So you lift him
That's
up.
my dude.
I'm gonna place him right here for now.
Why right there?
We're gonna bide our time.
You try to close the door. You're gonna try to close the door.
Are you gonna try and crush me?
Yeah, we're gonna do move.
No, that's
Oh, no,
shooting.
that's Ignorant Psychic, sorry. Then we're gonna go to orders. Move. move, and move.
Got it. Who's going first? Dunk. You changing your mind?
Yeah, it doesn't, not necessary.
You know that's not the one anyways. You just did that one. So what do you moving? To that one?
Guy.
Oh, that opens this door. Ooh. Opens this door. And it closes this door. So you gave him the move.
There you go, and then keep moving afterward.
Okay.
Stop there for a sec.
That closes this door. And this door. And closes this door. And there's no shooting other than that, no charging, so it's the assassin's turn. Undaunted, it's gonna run. So it's 10 inches. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Your turn, roll for initiative. Oh, Steve, you're mean. I know what you're thinking right now. Oh, Steve rolled a 1 though. Quirk. 3.
You.
Alright, Quirk, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move to here.
Okay. Alright, Steve, you got Deathwatch Resilience on your weird boy. The only one that's not at full. No.
And yeah. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, there we go. 1 wound back, so he's back up to 2. Now you got your movement.
I still advance for an extra 1. I'm not gonna roll on the die. Just want to go there.
Where else?
Advance.
Weird boy advances. 4, so 10 inches.
Wide. Actually, we go wider now. And he might as well advance.
So 9 inches. And the movement phase, you want to teleport anything?
Actually, yes.
What?
So you want to teleport that guy.
Don't do it!
To where, Steve?
Don't do it!
More than 9 inches away from any enemy models. Shoot.
Hey!
More than 9 inches, man.
Hey!
Right
No! No!
Hold on.
No, we can't fit there. Can't fit there.
Tell me I can't fit there?
Oh, fine, you can fit there. Alright, we're back here. He's like, shoot. You can't hurt him.
Why?
You can't as blessed skill 6+ and you moved. Oh wait, no.
No, I don't
You didn't
think mine
advance.
is.
You didn't advance.
That's
So
why I
you're
didn't-
good. All right, you're good. Supercharge! Start with your tracer rounds. 3 shots. No, 3 shots.
Oh, right.
It's a big shooter. Hitting on 6s.
No.
No
Okay.
tracer rounds. Twin rockets. 2 shots hitting on 6s.
No.
2d6 Gatling gun shots. 8 shots. Hits on 6s.
Reroll a 1.
Reroll the 1s. Yeah, no.
Oh.
So supercharged, so 4+, you don't get to shoot again. Now you're done.
Oh, but I
Oh, no,
wanted
this is
to.
minus 1.
Oh.
You don't get to shoot again. Orders?
We're gonna move.
Can't do to him.
I know. So we're gonna actually. I'm gonna make you come down the hallway. Actually, like that. That shouldn't be within 6.
And he can't shoot. It's assault weapons advancing, so it's -1, but he counts as 6+ and firing against that guy, so it'd be 7+ to hit.
0.
So, Quirk, do you want to charge him?
No.
No? Alright, the assassin's turn. Firing the Animus Speculum, 1 shot, hit on a 2. Strength 5, -4, so 4 is to wound, nothing. And now we'll declare charge. You have stick bombs, though, don't you?
I can't shoot at all.
With his weapon, with a
Oh.
snaz gun. So why don't you huck a stick bomb? You do have a
Fine.
stick bomb, right?
Yep.
D6 attacks, 5, hitting on 6s. No. Still charge in 8 inches. And he's got 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. We got 4 hits, wounding on 5s, no armor saves. 1 wound. You're down to 4 and you get to hit back. 3 attacks, hitting on 6s. No. Your guy's turn. Roll for initiative. Quirk rolls a 6. Who had initiative last time?
I did.
Okay.
Quirk goes.
Quirk has initiative. You don't want to fall back?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna teleport you away.
But you can do your resilience.
Oh,
4+. Hey, you're back to full. Steve, you got your Deathwatch resilience. Big Mech.
Oh yeah, I guess
He's
so.
done his movement phase. Big Mech gets a wound back to 3, and the weird boy maybe? Hey!
3?
But it
Oh,
doesn't
he's
matter.
full,
He's only 1 wound away.
And the boss not healed.
The boss is fine. You gonna move it all, Steve?
Yes. Yes.
Only could do psychic against him.
Block the doorway. Keep blocking.
Move that Scorcha up
He'll advance.
an inch.
Huh.
Whatevs.
And then he'll advance.
There we are. Okay.
No, I don't know.
Do you want to do any orders?
I do.
Which orders?
Yeah.
Who? All three? You might as well just say all three.
Yep.
So who's going to move?
For now, he's gonna wait. We're gonna just wait.
This doesn't stop you from shooting, by the way. But, you know, the guy that's in close combat stops you from shooting.
Yeah.
Fight phase! Unless you're planning on charging the drone in.
Huh.
Okay, so Quirk, you get to go first. 3 attacks on 6s. Hey, we got a hit! Wounding on 3s.
He hates me.
Yeah, he'll hit you back. 4 attacks, hitting on 2s. We got 4 hits, wounding on 5s, no armor saves. Oh, there's 3. And you're down to 2. And now it's the assassin's turn, who will go straight to the fight phase. 2s to hit, 5s to wound. Oh, and there goes the last of Quirk's team.
Going home.
Going home. And I will consolidate 3 inches. And you've got 1 Deathwatch resilience on your big mech. And he does get 1 wound back, so he's back up to 4.
We're gonna go here. And whoa. Here. And oh. Here. He's gonna go first. Like that.
You gonna bother doing psychic?
No psychic, but orders will be
Close combat?
yeah, the bash head's 1 for all 3 of these.
So they get 2 extra attacks each.
Yes.
Shooting phase.
Start off with him.
So hitting on
Assault.
6s.
Yeah. No, in the
Oh,
missile.
and he takes a mortal wound.
True.
So 6 with the missile? No. Down to 2.
Heavy flamer.
Heavy flamer,
Oh,
D6.
sorry, yeah, it is a heavy flamer.
Oh, 1 auto hit from the Scorcha. 3s to wound, 4 up save. Invuln. No, didn't make it. So down to 4 wounds. He finds, who's gonna charge?
Drum.
The drone to charge? Okay, I'll Overwatch. D3 Overwatch shots, so 2 hitting on 6s. Nothing. So you're in. Who's gonna charge next?
Oh, let's send in the big mech.
Big mech. 6 inches, he's in.
This way.
Who's next?
Boss.
8 inches, he's in.
Mortal wounds on a 4+.
That's right. Oh,
And then the Psychers.
everything that could just bypass everything, you're just not getting. Power claws give you -1, so you're just gonna swing with your fists.
Yep.
So you got 6 attacks because of your order, hitting on 6s.
Nothing.
Nothing, and you got no rerolls.
Okay.
Big Mac.
The tools.
So yeah, because the other one's -1, right? And nothing.
Okay.
As well. Hey, we got 2
2
hits. Weird Boy Staff has strength 7, so that is unfortunately only 1 wound.
Twos. You're toughness 3. Are you?
Toughness 4.
Are you really?
Oh yeah, assassins are toughness 4. And 4 up invuln. Hey, didn't make it. So D3 wounds.
Toughness 3.
Steve, can you do this any slower? Get down to 3 wounds. And then you got the drone, who's got
Oh,
now
yeah.
3 attacks. No, he's not buffed. So 1 attack and on 6. No. Well, playing to the fluff, he'll attack the weird boy. Not that I have any advantage in close combat against him, but it just makes sense. Hitting on 2s. So we got 4 hits, wounding on 5s, no armor saves. 1 wound. Down to 4. So that's it, you did 1 wound to him. 2 wounds if you count
Yep.
everything. So now, my turn, I get to strike first, I'll attack the Psyker again. 2s to hit, hey, he missed finally. And 5s to wound, no armor saves, another wound. Then once you do your 1 attack from your little drone. 6s, hey, hit! 4s to wound, yeah, that's a wound, 4+. Hey, not he did.
Yeah, 3+, no?
No, they got a 4+
Only
involved.
4?
Yeah, 4+ lightning reflexes. Big Mac, he's got 4 attacks, hitting on 6s. That's 1 hit. 3s to wound.
And the boss.
The boss is 4 attacks, hitting on 6s.
Here we go.
Now it's your turn. So Deathwatch resilience on the weird boy. 4+, he gets wound back.
It's
And I guess he only had 1 to get back.
the weird boy to go first.
Weird boy's attacking.
Yeah. Hey!
2 hits.
Give me a pair of 3!
Oh, 1 wound, 4 up save. Okay, D3. You got him. Who designed a rule that you can only hit on
You
6s?
did! What you chose?
I did not choose his rules. Oh, I didn't know that was his rule.
Who did all the wounds?
Oh, that was the weird boy that just did a couple. The
He
the
did
Big Mac did another
3.
one. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Time for after game stuff. So if you are familiar with Necromunda or Armageddon, you'll know that this will feel familiar to you, but there are differences. Obviously, lots of differences. So the first thing we do is for every model that was removed from play, which is all of Quirk's. We'll start with Quirk's team so you can see how this works. You have to roll on the serious injury table. Now there is no chance of just straight up dying on the serious injury table the first time you're removed from play. Essentially, there are ways to get what's called grievous wounds. They are not removable. There may be a way to remove them later in the campaign, but right now there's no way to remove them. Once a model has 3 grievous wounds, he's dead, and is out of the campaign, and there will not be a replacement, most likely. And the way that you get grievous wounds is right now Quirk's going to roll. We'll start with a Mega Knob just to kind of show you how it works. We roll a D66, so you've got a 66. Whoa! Well, it all has been made good again. See, anyone that starts with a 6 is good, because 61 to 63 gives you D6 experience, 64 to 65 gives you 2D6 experience, but 66 is a major head wound, and you're hit so hard in the head by those kill cans that you learn something new and immediately roll on the upgrade table as if you leveled up. 2D6, so we don't care that they're different colored. So you roll a 3, which is you choose either strength or toughness, or a secondary skill for him. His secondary skill is leader, so he could roll 1 die on the secondary skill table and get that, or he can choose either strength or toughness. What's your choice, Quirk?
I would like to roll on the leader table.
Roll a single D6. 4. Better communications. You can 36-inch bubble for your leader stuff, your orders instead of 24. Let us continue serious injuries. Now, it was a free upgrade. Like, he's probably going to upgrade again anyways. So now, next serious injury, D66, you can just roll both at the same time.
That's true.
Oh, no!
Oh, that's a grievous.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the second one is. So grievous wound. So what happens is you're actually going to roll D3 more serious injuries. But the moment you roll another grievous wound, we stop.
Okay.
D3 more serious injuries for you, Storm Boy. So 2. What's the first one? Just roll them together. 42 is full recovery, so it's fine. Roll it one more time. Oh, double grievous wound on a Storm Boy! He found a way. Pain Boy's up next. Just roll them both at the same time. Oh, what are you doing, Quirk? Grievous wound, so D3 extra. So he's rolling 3 more times.
First one.
Grievous wound. Double grievous wound on the Pain Boy. Flash Kit next. 35. That is an old battle wound. So at the beginning of every game, roll a D6. If you roll a 1, he gets -1 to all his hit rolls for the entire that game. And the tank buster.
Yep.
Grievous wound. Grievous wound. D3 more times. 2 more times.
First one.
53 is full recovery. And 33 is old battle wound as well. Now, for every model that survives, you get D6 experience. If they did not get removed from play, you can re-roll that, but none of yours didn't get removed from play. So D6, 2, 6, 3, 1, and 2. While he's doing his calculations, we're going to come over and do Steve's. You got 2 serious injuries?
Sure.
Let's roll for your big guy first. Mr. Death Dread, D6. What do you got? 54, full recovery. And your commando. How are you walking away from this? Oh, grievous wound, D3 more. 3 more, roll it again. 61, that is D6 experience. We'll roll that experience in a second. Just roll twice. 64 is 2D6 more experience. And one more time. Oh, double grievous wound on him, but he gets 3D6 more experience. Let's do his 3D6 experience. So 13 from his grievous wounds. He learned a lot from getting locked in the same room as 4 assassins. He isn't. I mean, you know what? It kind of makes sense. He's an assassin. He watched him. He's like,
Oh, that's how you do it.
now you get D6 experience each. These 3 can re-roll if you don't like it.
We're going to line this way. I'm gonna keep that.
Like 6.
I'm going to reroll 3.
3 still. 6.
Even it.
3. And 4. Furthermore, your cunning knob has a rule that if he survives, you get a bonus D3 experience on each guy. And D3, so we got 3, 1, 2, and 1.
Drop.
Back to Quirk's team, you got 3 guys that leveled up. Just once each, right?
Yep.
Your Storm Boy, who has double grievous wounds on him already. Roll 2d6. Let's see what he gets. So re-roll that one. Stay out of the cracks. 9. He can either have his attack upgraded, so you go up to 5, or he can take a primary skill.
Ooh.
So you're going to go for combat skills?
I'm going to roll for combat skills.
So you roll 2 dice. You would re-roll any doubles or any one of the only skills that you already have. You don't have any. So you got 2 and 5. So you got block, which is people attacking him in close combat get -1 hit roll. And berserk rampage, whenever you're fighting in close combat, any 6s to hit give you an extra attack, and those can continue generating more attacks into infinity.
I'm going to take berserk rampage.
Awesome. So berserk rampage on the Storm Boy. Let's roll for your flash kit. Oh, double 6. So you get to, that's double 6 and double 1 are the most important ones, because they're the only ones that let you upgrade weapon skill and ballistic skill. So 12 and 2 both let you choose to upgrade either the weapon skill or ballistic skill, or you can choose a primary skill, or you can choose a secondary skill.
Well, I don't think I'm ever going to roll that again, so I'm going to try. I'm going to upgrade my ballistic skill.
That's you do, yeah. It's a no-brainer. The ballistic skill cannot be improved better than 3+. So obviously, if you roll that again on the flash kit, who cares about weapon skill on him? You'd probably go for primary skill. So he's up to ballistic skill 3+, which is great on the flash kit. Lastly, you got your tank busta. 6 is he can go +1 wound, or he can choose a primary skill. You're rolling demolitions.
I am.
They're pretty awesome.
Getting
So 3 and a 6, so that's improved stick bombs. That makes your stick bomb strength 4 -1 AP instead of strength 3 0. Or well-trained squig bomb fetcher can carry 2 mines instead of 1, although he can still deploy 1 at a time. And when he receives a mine, he can receive both of them at the same time.
Ooh.
They're both really good.
I think I'm going to take well-trained squig just so I can
think that
throw
one's
more
better.
mines.
So bomb fetcher, and there will be a new bomb fetcher. He's got a bunch of them, and he'll just be bomb fetcher number 2. Steve's side had a few more upgrades. Everybody upgraded,
Yes.
and the 3 in the middle that are set forward are actually upgrading twice.
Yeah.
So you did quite well there, probably because you survived longer and had more chances to kill stuff. Let's start with your big mech on the left. What is his upgrade going to be? He rolls a 6, which is either a wound or a primary skill. Gonna go for the big mech skills?
Yes, sir.
You got 3 and 4. So you got Armorer. Your kill team gains access to 3 additional command points, but they can only be used to reroll failed hit rolls, wound rolls, armor saves, or invuln saves. Or number 4 is Drone Overlord. Once per shooting phase, one of the drones within 3 inches can fire twice.
We're gonna take Armorer.
Yeah, that sounds good. 3 extra command points. Weird Boy upgrades twice. His first one is 3, which is strength or toughness or secondary skill. What are you going for?
We'll take on the secondary skill toughness.
Just roll 1 die. That's a secondary skill. 5, True Grit. Reduce the damage of any attack made against this model by half, rounding up to a minimum of 1. Second upgrade for him is 8, which is an attack or primary.
Oh, primary.
Yes. Primary is Weird Boy. Roll 2 dice. 4 and 6. 4 is Field to Power. You get +1 to your psychic test rolls, but this won't cause perils.
Okay.
So, for example, if there was a Deathwatch member within 10 inches and you rolled a 10 on 2 dice, the Deathwatch member being within 10 inches gives him +1, so 11, and then Southern one raises to 12, which would not perils. The other one that you can do is Psychic Discipline, because of 6, which is you may reroll 1 of the dice when making psychic tests, but not deny the witch.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask how this works. So I have like 3 guys with me, within 10 of me, right?
Yes.
And I roll, say, a
8.
10.
Oh, roll a 10, it will cause perils.
Right, so I got +3. My +1.
Doesn't cause perils.
Because, 14, would that be a peril?
Yes, because you got 12 or higher because of the other guys giving you pluses.
Well, whatever, then we'll take the other one. We're gonna reroll a die.
But if you had like 3 guys near you and you rolled an 8, you would get a total of 12, but you wouldn't peril.
No,
because the 3 guys near you bring you to
I'll
11.
reroll the die.
Yeah, the rerolling is better anyways because you might not. Well, it'll help you succeed when you need to, and it'll help you not roll doubles on certain things, and it'll help you much more. Next up, we got Grim Duff. Upgrade number 1 is a 9, which is an attack or primary skill. His primary are leader in combat. Do you want to do one of those, or do you want to get
I'm
plus
gonna
1
do
attack?
leader. I'm gonna leadership.
Okay, 2 dice. You got 3 and 6. 3 is do what I says. When issuing orders, ignore the restriction that a unit can only receive 1 order.
I'll be taking that.
Or 6, this one's interesting, although it'd probably be better for Quirk's Mega Knob. Watch how it's done, boys. When issuing orders to itself, the effects of the order are doubled. So, I know, right? So if he does like the move one, he gets to move twice, with +3 to each movement. If he does Daka 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 to himself, which he would never, he gets quadruple shots. Yeah, quadruple flamer shots.
Yeah,
because
I
it's
think I'm gonna
double.
go with the order multiple guys. Like,
Yeah, it seems more like you. Like Quirk would probably choose the other one.
Yeah, I think this one I can do some more weird stuff with it.
Yeah, because then you can have a guy move, and walk.
Maybe I'll get them both.
So you could advance, and charge.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But although the other one is pretty awesome, giving yourself +4 attacks instead
You know
of 2
what? The way I
attacks.
see it is that one is I got to order myself and do crazy stuff. The other one will allow me to have all my whole team do.
True. Yeah. And his second upgrade is a 9, which is again the same thing, attack or primary. Now your primary is leader and combat. You want to go for leader again? Okay, so roll 2 dice, reroll doubles, and reroll ones you already have.
Okay, so what's the 4?
So 4 is better communications. You have a 36-inch range.
So now you're gonna have everybody.
Yeah, 6 is watch how it's done, boys. And you can issue yourself more than 1 order.
Yeah.
So you could
watch how it's done, boys.
You could move, and do that twice, and then you could move to yourself again and do that twice. You could literally move 4 times. And then you could tell yourself to walk, so you could advance, charge.
Turn one charge, you got more. But then he's by himself.
But then he's really by himself. He'll have discovered all the enemies on the board, and they'll all have him closest, but still pretty awesome. Commando, who learned a lot from all the assassins, has 2 upgrades. The first one is a 3, strength or toughness or secondary. He's going to take combat skills.
Yep.
So 5 is Berserk Rampage. When fighting in close combat, any 6s he rolls to hit gives him extra attacks, and those can continue to chain. Second upgrade, we got a 9, which is an attack or primary.
Primary,
yes.
sneaky.
Sneaky skills. 4 and 3. 3 is boogity boo.
Oh.
When declaring a charge, if he was in cover in relation to the unit that he is charging, it cannot fire Overwatch.
Probably that.
4 is quick gun skills. He can fire his sniper when firing Overwatch. Normally he cannot fire it in Overwatch.
Now we're gonna take Boogie Boo.
Boogity boo! And the Death Dread upgraded as well. Just one time though. I say just. 8 is an attack or primary skill. Went for combat.
Yeah, take combat skills.
1 and 6. Rampage is 1. If he's outnumbered, if there's at least 5 models engaged with him, he gets D3 attacks extra. If his 10 models engaged, he gets D6. 6 is a Here I Come, which is +3 to his charge ranges.
Okay, we're gonna take +3 to charge range.
Yeah, I think that's a better one in this case.